Guys, we have arrived to do our next audit. Auditing Scientology for another day. It's not as cold as it's been the other day, so that's good. Hi, Christy. Can you guys hear me better? Because I do have a little mic now. So hopefully y'all see me better. Do you want to see the drip? So this is what we're wearing today to investigate Scientology. The theme is I'm in the army, but not wearing a gross fake military uniform. We got our army boots. We got these really comfortable McQueen pants, cargo pants, and we have our shirt, nowhere man. Where are you going? Nowhere, man. So I heard that Streets just got in. Oh, hi, Joe. Yes, please don't forget to hit up the like, you guys. There's 23 of y'all, so I know that some of y'all are not pushing. Anyways, Friday's gonna be fun, you guys. Friday's gonna be fun. Friday's gonna be fun, Osa. I swear to God, they're gonna shut the whole place down already. Because guys, today is not even Thursday, it's Monday, and they should not be closed. But yet they are. Because what is Scientology so afraid of, you guys? What could it be? Hi, Kenya. Yeah, they won't even know what hit them, you guys. They literally have no shred of a clue what in the hell is hitting them, and they are getting desperate like little rats. He's the fabulous Aja Hollywood. Aja.
Oh, hi, baby.
What up?
How are you, sweetheart?
Good,
How you doing?
good, good.
Third, literally.
Follow
third here.
Aja on Hollywood. Aja Hollywood, right?
Right here, baby. Let me see.
Aja.
Hollywood Aja.
Oh, Hollywood Aja.
Right there.
Aja. Aha. Ahaha.
I know. The Hispanics tell me, aha, aha. I'm like, are you laughing at me?
Yeah.
They're
Well,
like, it's because it's Aja. Or they say Asia.
Or Asia.
Or they say Asia.
All right. Oh.
This is my boy. My
Oh,
boyfriend.
nice to meet you.
Ryan.
Nice to
And
meet
he's
you,
the
man.
one with the videos I show you with the baby.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was a kid. I mean, the videos I
Yeah.
show.
I like your stuff, man.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
He was watching.
Powerful shit, man.
He was when I was editing everything. When I was editing everything, he was with me editing. I was trying to explain everything. I know, right? Everything you went through and all
Uh-huh.
that. So yeah.
Yeah, we're getting the word out.
Eye-opening stuff,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
I didn't even know all that.
It looks so polished, right?
So
Like
polished,
you
it
would
looks
think
like it looks like a.
I always thought they were full of shit. I
just
mean,
kooky, but you don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes.
yeah, exactly. And seeing how the cops act around them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very sketchy.
No, the cops have been in a very inappropriate relationship.
Yes, yes.
And it's been,
I swear they're bringing them a bag out there. Like, you know. So I say every time I watch it and I see how shady they are, and
they're
shit,
so shady.
I'm like, oh, waiting for their bag. That's why they're over there. They're like a drug dealer or
Yeah.
something, you know.
Yeah, no.
Seriously.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
That your
up.
video caught my attention, dude. I was watching it. I was like, oh wow, holy shit.
Yeah, I know. Well, hopefully we get kids under 21 out of these hotels. Hi! Yay!
They've been closed since like 7 o'clock. Hi.
Closed, guys, because they can't stand the heat. They cannot stand being audited. They do a lot of audits, but they don't want to be audited. Isn't that weird? Scientology, your needle's gonna start floating soon. We're gonna make your needle float. Hello. Stop tutti flowing. Stop tutti flowing, or we're gonna send you to ethics.
That's what. Did I get it right? What Toucan was
Oh
doing
yeah.
there?
Oh yeah. Tutti flowing. What's up?
Did you join?
What's that?
Did you join?
Did I join?
Yeah.
I was born in it.
You were born in it? That's wild.
Yep, I was
Are you guys all part of it?
born and raised in Scientology.
Psychology or Scientology?
Scientology. I was born and raised in the centers over by in Mexico City.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are all part of it?
No,
we're against.
We're
Are you trolling? Or like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because
you can't tell if he's trolling or just like confused. Are you a part of Scientology?
That's crazy.
What?
Have a good night, sir.
No, are you guys actually against it?
Yeah, we're all.
Yeah, we're
Wait, why are you guys against it?
we're exposing it.
Can you tell me more about it?
Well, I was born in it, so I was born and raised in it, and grew up being groomed to believe that L. Ron Hubbard was somebody, and then I grew up and I found out he was a convicted, indicted felon, and the founder, the so-called American-bred God.
Yeah.
He's a convicted, indicted felon. So everything he wrote is really, really harmful for people, because people just sort of like, they just start.
Like, what did you believe in there?
You believe that you're better than everyone else to start with. You believe that you are above everyone, and they start teaching you all these words that you really start identifying with, and
what?
then it makes like what?
Like what? Like what?
Like euphemisms, like we were saying, like euphemisms that would make no sense. Like flirting is called tutti flow,
Okay.
or having like doing something bad in the hotels. Like if you like have sex with someone, they call that out to D. So it's all these words that don't make any sense, and it's all just like an exercise in narcissism. You're reading these books and you're like, oh, I'm so much better than everyone. I have a technology, like it says right there. Like imagine technology and spirituality combining.
What's the spirituality part?
There is none. I mean, the spirituality is the Lulu, right? Like they go Delulu, they go so delusional into this like hotel environment, and where everyone's like, very like rah rah rah, we're doing so great, guys, let's go, and everyone's so like in a hype mode.
What
But it's
degree
like
did you reach?
I got to clear. I got
like
to
blue
the
top.
state of clear. What's that? So that's kind of like the state of clear is the middle. So I didn't get to the Xenu level, like the one that talks about the aliens. But I did all of this as a really young child because they adulticize the kids.
Did you guys do drugs in there?
Oh hell no. Well, no, there are a lot of people doing drugs at Celebrity Center.
Yeah.
Like Christy Alley was doing drugs with Sea Kids, by the way. Hi Christy, rest in peace. Yeah, Christy Alley doing literally drugs with kids in the balcony of Celebrity Center.
Yeah.
So it's a very toxic environment. It's very narcissistic. And more than anything for me, having been born in it, is kids cannot consent to what they're doing to them in there. So 21 and up, no comment. Do you want to go lock yourself up? Because that's what they do. They lock you up in these audits, and they're putting you on those machines, and they're asking you all these like questions that are very like intrusive. Like they actually literally straight up ask you to self-incriminate yourself. Like, have you committed any felony for which you have not been arrested for? Which any lawyer would be like, don't answer that. Next question. Well, here they're trying to pretend that like, oh, let's be very ethical, you guys, and let's really know all the ethical things about everybody. So it's all about eroding boundaries, and they're just like data mining you. Blackmail, yeah. And that's what causes the undue influence, right? But it doesn't feel like they're blackmailing you, because it sounds like we really want to help you. No, tell me your felonies. Like, I mean, I was interrogating adults since I was 12. So they teach very young kids to do this. And then as a little kid, you're just like, yeah, as a little kid, you're just like, asking these questions.
Were you guys like linked up to like the Masons at all?
No, I mean, they're linked up with a Nation of Islam. But
Can you tell me about that?
it's a very like shady collaboration that they're doing.
Yeah.
Basically, like it doesn't make any sense, to be honest. Because I mean, again, it's like what these people are doing is worshiping a convicted, indicted felon. They've been told that this guy really has a lot of things and discovered a lot of stuff, but it's all just
So why do you think people
full
fall for that?
sham. Because there's a lot of PR that comes with it, and there's a lot of sort of benefits to what people get, because it's almost like a Soho house, right?
What
Like
did you benefit from it?
nothing. Like the kids don't benefit. I'm just talking about
otherwise, what do they benefit?
like the adults, they get connections, right? So they're like, oh, you're a real estate agent. Oh, you too. Oh, let's do a business. Oh, let's. So it's kind of like
It's like a big network.
It's kind of like a networking thing, you know, and they only really want to do business with the people that are in the know. And that's what I said about like feeling like you're superior, because it's like if you and I are Scientologists and he comes to see us, we'll be all like nice to him and be like, yeah, what's up? And then when he leaves, he's like, oh, he's a wog. He doesn't even, like, we think he's lower, like, period. Like, you don't know the language, you don't know how we speak. Like, you and I can talk in code. He wouldn't understand anything we're saying if you don't, because like all the terms are almost like corporate wishy-washy talk. Like, you're like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, you know, like for example, like I went to ethics yesterday because I got assigned a liability condition because I was in non-compliance, and now I'm gonna have to get a committee of evidence. I mean, did that make any sense to you? No. But in there, they're very groomed to know what that means. So the words.
It was your mom that was in Scientology?
And my dad,
And
both.
your dad.
Yeah.
They reached like the highest level?
My dad did, and my mom, I don't know, because I disconnected.
From both of them?
I disconnected from them. To get out, you have to disconnect. Like
crazy.
anybody that's involved in this, it's extremists, right? You're radicalizing yourself. Like you're completely radicalized. You're thinking like, you know, extreme.
Did they join when they were kids or no?
They were youngish, you know, like exactly like this. Like, oh, come see the book, the personality. Like everybody gets grabbed like that. It's like
It's a trap.
it's a
Were
trap.
your parents like really successful?
No, they weren't really like successful. I mean,
So
they were okay.
Kind of got scammed.
They've definitely got scammed. I mean, they've definitely given all their money that they ever did have to them. Yeah. But in turn, they've been connected to very successful people in Scientology, so they still feel like they're getting hooked up. So there is something in it for them, but again, it's like the ones that pay the price is their children who end up being adulticized. And
So what's the difference between this and Freemason?
I don't know Freemason. I grew up in a cult. I have no idea. Like this is all I knew. You know, we're so insulated. You don't know anything else. Like yeah. So I don't know what the Freemasons
Did you have
do.
siblings or no?
2 sisters. Yeah.
Are they still a part of it?
Yep.
How did you like come to realizing this was a lie?
I think I just like reached like a midlife crisis, and you just kind of reach like a point where you just had enough.
Yeah.
And you start becoming more independent as you grow and evolve and making different choices, and so you start gradually. I mean, that's how it was for me, right? I grew up in it, but I just was like always going off and off and off until I was like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna cut everyone out.
Yeah.
They are manipulating the people, you know?
What's up? Manipulating, totally manipulating through data mining, right? Like as soon as they start asking you like questions, they're able to manipulate you because they know, right? And that test that they were doing about like, what was the thing? Like you're very depressed or something, like
Personality.
yeah, the personality test.
They test the weak points you have.
Correct. Like, but it's like the test is also just BS. Like the test is based on no science or anything. Yeah.
When we know somebody's weak points, we can easily catch them.
Yeah, and it's like, and they're hardcore sellers. Like he was actually role playing how they sell you. They're trained to not give an F. Like no, like if you say no, I don't want to do the course. Let me think about it. Well, what is there to think about? No. Like you're really gonna love this. We don't want you to leave. Like you wouldn't want to like leave your salvation here. This is really gonna help you.
You really need
And
this.
yeah, you really need this.
So how did you guys get involved with all this?
I learned
Or-
about it like 2-3 months ago.
Yeah. What about you?
What up? What up?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
That was wild last night.
Oh. And I missed it. I actually drove out there, but they were already
Yeah, you
gone.
told me.
Yeah.
But that was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
what?
but it's so expected. I mean, we know these people like the back of our hand.
I know.
They are literally out of their minds, and you know they're just misstep after misstep because again, it's like everyone in the world is seeing their crookery,
Yeah.
and they're not used to that,
No, they're
and
not.
they can't stand it, and that's
They're
why.
going back to the blue building right now.
Let's do it.
They were like, let's go. And I was like, the streets are going to have to get us all out.
Well, but the one, you know, like that's why they can't do anything like this. They were able to do that because they had him.
Yeah, because they only had one
Yeah.
person.
But like this, they don't want it, right? Because they don't want to be. Nobody wants to do this. Like we got, you
Yeah.
know.
You got all these people.
Yeah, you got all these people. So
He came in, ordered him an Uber,
Yeah.
and we're waiting for the Uber, so he's gonna go.
I love you guys, and follow me on YouTube at Literally Surge. So if you guys want to learn like into the weeds of the trafficking of minors that's going on in there and how they're being abused, we get very into weeds. Like the more that all of you know what's going on, the better advocates you can be. So as much as we're capturing all this evidence, so we show you all how they are working every day, what's going on. It's also very important that you understand like what's happening to anyone that's 21 and under that cannot consent, because that's really the message. Kids cannot consent to the extreme role plays that L. Ron Hubbard pitched his proteges to be doing. If you're an adult and you want to be involved in whatever in the hell, we don't care. We're not coming to save you. We literally don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
But 21 and under have no advocates on the inside or the outside. So everyone needs to be very aware of what children are being exposed to. So the more you know.
I'm going to post that on my TikTok and then put you.
Yeah.
So that way they can just like link it to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, babe.
Of course. Thank you guys.
We love
Thank you
it.
guys for supporting
If
us.
you don't know Serge,
I messaged him right when Chris happened, huh? You got my message right away. I was like,
Yeah,
are you watching
yeah.
he was a child.
And I wasn't. I was literally doing a
Did my
TikTok
message tell
dance.
you to do
You were
it?
12 years old, right? When you
I was born and raised.
Okay.
I was born and raised, and then I was made an auditor at 12.
Yes.
Actually, at 10. At 10, I became an auditor of that stupid book.
Yeah.
And then at 12, I became an advanced auditor, which is just like I was using the machine, the e-meter. So I was doing interrogations, and I was just like a full-grown adult at 12. You know, the kids are, you know, you're very like certain, and you're very like narcissistic little kids yelling at all the adults, like,
TikTok is literally search.
yeah, literally.
They're asking what's your.
I am on TikTok, but the long form content is on YouTube, and TikTok is just dancing
Yeah, I
and
see that.
dancing and a few more stuff of Scientology I'm putting.
And honey, let me tell you, I have been trans for so many years, but honey, you walk better than me on my other shoes.
Hello.
Hello. You
Hello.
walk better than me. And I've been
Wait, so
trans.
did my message
I mean,
tell you what was happening?
I've been trans for like
People
years,
message
and
you.
she danced better than me.
Well, no, that's the one that first that I saw, but I had seen it, and then I went on
Now that I
TikTok, and then I saw that you
can.
had
So
sent me
many
that.
people were telling me, I'm like, well, how do I know it's true? And then I went on there and I was like, oh, I have to message Serge right
They're
now.
asking me how did you get out?
How did I get out? I had a midlife crisis, and I became more independent for myself. So once I was midlife and my brain had developed more, and I had more independence for myself financially, and just being more in the real world. Like, you know, I was living in West Hollywood, going to the gym, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing going to those hotels? Like, so I literally got out.
So you experienced the WeHo experience.
Well, and not to mention too, like, you know, my homosexuality saved me,
Right.
because
Amen.
I never identified with that shit. Like, I always felt like I had to like fit in,
Yeah.
but I always felt other. And the problem with these guys is they feel like they fit in, and that's what, you know. So I always had one foot stuck out, even though I was like really doing it.
Right.
But I always like, I was almost like doing it to kind of try and fit in. That's why, like, even as a child, I was like doing the courses and the audits, and I was so good, and everybody's like, oh my God, you're such a prodigy. And it's like, I think like as a child, I was just like overcompensating
God was
for.
with you, honey. God was with you the whole
He's been all along. He's been all along.
God has been with you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you
you guys.
So his TikTok is literally Serge, and his YouTube is your YouTube is the same, right?
Yeah.
Your YouTube is the same.
Yes.
Literally Serge. Literally Serge.
I say literally a lot.
Okay. That's ask him. Alright, thank you, my love. Thank you
guys
so
follow
much.
him.
Thank you for you sharing
Yeah.
that.
I have him linked on a bunch of videos.
They say they love you. You're amazing and they love you.
Thank you guys. I love you guys too.
Christina said that, so
Yay.
thank you, Ben.
Of course.
Hey,
Yes.
do you know? Well, you don't have to answer. You know, just like anything in life. But do you know if they have like connection with like cartels, which I'm pretty sure they do in Mexico and stuff?
Well, look, there's a lot of people that are very wealthy in Mexico, and Mexico's a little like
Sketchy? Yeah, when it comes to money.
so they definitely have very, very millionaire people that I know. I mean, I went to a wedding organized by a Scientologist where the president of Mexico came to the wedding. So they're connected. They're very connected. The ones that are up at the pyramid scheme, right? Like, because again, it's like they have the very millionaires and the rich people, and then they have the peons. So it's very much like that, you know. But yeah, they're connected to. They're a little mafia of their own, really, when you think about it.
I would say. So would you say over here is like more of an organized crime?
Well, everything is it's racketeering, right? Like that's what it's called. It's racketeering because they're breaking the law. They know they're breaking the law. The people on the inside, they know. No one can go inside. So how is anyone ever going to know? And then when they do break the law, they are able to, you know, really kind of like get at the people.
No, we're hearing your story. Like,
Yes,
He was born and raised in Scientology.
I was born and raised.
Really?
Yeah.
How was it like?
Horrible.
But what did they do to you?
Well, they lock you up in rooms.
I told you.
They lock you up in rooms. They call it the audit, okay? Because that's what Scientology does. Like they do audits, and the audits is they lock you up in a room. They strap you to that machine. They give you these cans, and when you're there, you cannot move your hands at all. Like you have to be like this, and you cannot move. Like even you cannot like twitch like this, like nothing. You have to be completely still. And then they start asking you like very invasive, depraved questions, like disgusting questions. Like, have you ever committed a felony for which you have not been arrested? And you have to answer that. So they're like trying to get information from you all the time so that they can manipulate you, right? Because it's like they're blackmailing you, like they're getting all these like secrets from you, and they're developing a very like sick, depraved like relationship, because it's like you think that they're helping you, but you know, I was an auditor, like one of these people that interrogate people. I started at age 12. So yeah, because as little kids, like the main belief is that adults kids are adults in small bodies. That's what they say inside. So all the kids get treated as if they're adults. Like the adults talk to the kids as if they were adults.
How'd
Like,
you escape?
so in my midlife, like, you know, I just always started to separate myself from it more and more. Like being born in it, I signed a billion-year contract.
Yeah.
I don't know, did you guys know there was a billion-year contract?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I signed a billion-year contract at age 15.
You got
And
no money?
what's that?
You got no money on it?
75 cents.
No, it's a billion-year contract. It wasn't a billion-dollar contract.
Oh, billion-year.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah! Like you're locked up for a billion years. Like you're basically saying like you're gonna be there for the rest of your life. Like you're there for you.
What the?
Yeah. They take your passport. They also take your passport. They lock it up. I never had my passport, and I was in Florida, and I left in my early 20s is when I left. When I just became like more aware of like I was so sick of being abused. We were yelled at, screamed at, like. You know, it was just like really a very, very toxic environment.
But you can't leave.
They don't let you, but you know, if you really, really push, then they'll maybe let you. You know, but it's like it's very sick what they had me do. I was like washing bathrooms with muriatic acid for 6 months and getting interrogated at the same time. Like if I wasn't washing bathrooms with muriatic acid, then I was getting interrogated to deter me from wanting to leave. But I was just like, oh hell no, I'm leaving, I don't care, no, whatever. Like, then just kept going and going and going, and once they give up, they're like, okay, fine, you can leave.
Were you with Sebastian?
Oh hell no. No, Sebastian.
Es un diablito ese Sebastián.
No, Sebastian is, but Sebastian is probably washing bathrooms with muriatic acid or some horrible thing like that. 'Cause- yeah. Yeah, so these people are no bueno for the community, for sure. It's a cult.
Why do they exist?
Why? Good question. Good question. Why do they exist?
Why do they like to torture people?
You know, they get off on it. You know, it's a power trip. When you're there, it's a power trip. Like,
Oh, they believe, like they.
well, you believe it. Like, even I as a child, right? Like, as little kids, we were like narcissistic AF. Like, we were literally just like yelling at adults because they made us feel like we were higher. You know, I mean, I'm sure if you got told like all of a sudden you can go yell at adults and you're empowered, like, it can kind of feel like a good power trip, you know? So it's just like they get addicted to like the narcissism. Yeah, because it's just growing in you, and it's just like developing and growing in you, like.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Did it hurt when they abused you?
Yeah, I mean, these audits are horrible. I mean, imagine being locked up against your will.
They're in here?
The audits, they don't do the audits with the e-meter here. They do that at the Celebrity Center. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's a hotel on Franklin, a big white one. And then they have the blue building. You know, they have a lot of audits there. But so when, yeah, well, you know, church was just like their fake pitch, so they could get away with doing all of this with no one being able to like really look into it, right? Because it's like, oh, separation of church and state. But it's like the founder is a convicted indicted felon. So it's like, it's a joke, right? Like, it's like, how is a convicted indicted felon a god? Or how is a convicted, like, how did he develop a religion? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So it's just like a fake pitch. It's a total fake pitch. But, you know, they've gotten a lot of like image laundering, like, oh, New York Times bestseller. They're like telling in their book there, it says New York Times bestseller 100 times. So, you know, and you're thinking like, okay, well, the New York Times said it was good, and then Tom Cruise is there, like, so with that, you kind of get influenced to think maybe it's not that bad, right? And when we were there, we thought everything was great. Like, we're just like out of our mind, like completely just like cuckoo.
Are they in there right now?
They're in there, yeah. They have kids there.
Why
yeah.
aren't they coming out?
Because they, you know, a scam cannot stand any scrutiny, right? Like the minute you start questioning, what about this? What about that? How come this? How come that? They get very pressed. They need it. Oh, like they're asking us questions. Like they cannot answer it. You know, like they're a 501c. They're supposed to be helping the community. In what world is a place that is supposed to be helping everybody locked up and doesn't want anyone to talk to them?
Someone asked, what did they feed you, and when were you allowed to, and when did you sleep or something?
Where did I sleep? Okay, so they have these like dormitories in Florida, infested with mold, disgusting. Like the ACs never worked well. Carpets like from the 60s, nobody had removed them. So it was a disgusting place called the Hacienda Gardens. And people can Google it. You can see the photos. They're all online. And then we ate, you know, very shitty food. I mean, they said that it took like, I think it was like they were spending like 9 cents a person per meal. You know, because they just like buy everything like in big bulk.
A little worse than cafeteria, but it might have been.
Exactly. It was like gross cafeteria food. Like, and then that was like, you were getting like the good stuff, but then like if we didn't produce enough money, like these guys, rice and beans. Like that's what you get put into. Like those are like some of the punishments. Yes. No, not Chipotle. No, like, and again, remember, like they're trying to like really like, they're trying to really punish you. So like, everything is done with that intent.
Sebastian eating rice and beans.
The way everybody looks at like they're zoo animals.
They are.
Well, I know, but like, they gotta at some point think like, oh, maybe something's wrong. Like,
well, and the thing that we say is like, you know, what we're doing is great because we're not letting people in, right? Like this has stopped all the flow from anyone being ensnared. But the people in there, they're actually more sure that they're right. The more they see us out here, the more like, no, this is the right thing. You know, like I was involved in a lot of protests in Florida, and I felt like that as a child. Like people were protesting the death of Lisa McPherson, and I didn't know. Did you guys ever hear about that? Yeah, so Lisa McPherson was a woman that was doing audits, and then she went crazy, and then they wouldn't let her go to a real doctor because they didn't want to like be found out. And then when she did get really sick, they had to take her to a doctor, but they wanted to take her to a Scientology doctor because doctors are mandated reporters. So Scientology doesn't want anything to do with mandated reporters. Like that's why they have you guys seen the Museum of Death? So the Museum of Death is sort of like their pitch to be like, oh, we're really against psychiatry because they're so bad. But there really is just like they don't want anyone anywhere near mental health advocates because they would see that what they're doing to them is not in any way, shape, or form normal.
Is it true that they have like a GPS on you, like they could track you like wherever you go?
Or the ankle monitor?
They don't have that. They don't have that, but they don't need to, guys, because like they they have roll calls at 7 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, at 12 o'clock. If you're missing, they have a whole security force that goes and looks for you everywhere. No one's...
You like just hide, like run away and like get in a car and like hide.
There was nowhere to hide. Like you have nowhere. There's nowhere to go. Like your parents are implicated, so your parents are just as crazy. So where do you go? Where do you?
Your whole family?
Oh yeah. Well, I was born.
Wait, so your family was in here too?
Oh yeah. Since I was born.
Have they escaped?
No.
Oh my
You're the only one.
I cut them out. Yes.
Wait, what? Do you live with them?
I lived with them at the beginning of my life, but then I went into the Sea Org at 15, and then I got emancipated from my parents. I didn't see them ever, like I barely ever saw them after I went into the Sea Org. They don't really, like you become like your own person, like,
Do you still see them?
No.
They're disconnected. That means they don't get to see them. The only way would be leaving, right?
Do you miss them?
You know, I went through a period where I had to like really reconcile with the truth. And for a while it hurt because you have to process that feeling, but then you actually realize that they were your traffickers. So then it's like...
Oh, they got you in this?
They did. And they were abusive, right? Because anyone that's following the rhetoric of this convicted indicted felon is an abuser. Like, you cannot help yourself. Like, they're all about following the book exactly what's written without any critical thinking. Like, if the book says yell at the person, they're yelling. And they don't care. And they're like, yeah, I'm helping you. Like, fun fact, I was given ethics handlings as a child because I would be playing with Barbie dolls. And when my parents would see me playing with Barbie dolls, they would lock me up in a room for days with a piece of paper, the ethics book, and I was told that I was in a condition of treason. I barely knew how to read and write. Like, but you're in treason, you need to write why you're in treason, and you're just like there for days. You couldn't leave until you write the right answer on the paper. And it's just like complete intellectual sadistic abuse. Like, so your parents groom you, right? Because like, had they not exposed me to that, like you guys like go, oh my God, that's crazy, I would never accept it, right? Like, because that's normal, like, exactly. But when you're doing it from the people that you think have your back and love you, like that's very, very trippy. But you know, it's all good. Like today, this is why we're speaking, so that no kids get involved, because that's what we're raising awareness about. 21 and under cannot consent. If you're an adult and you really are into crazy ass things like this, we're not gonna like babysit you. Like, you're an adult, go to a bar, get drunk, do whatever in the hell you want with your 21 and up age. You're an adult. But children cannot get exposed, and they always get exposed because their parents bring them in. And then the parents, full knowing everything that's being done that's horrible, they don't give an F. Like, they're just like, oh yeah, this is great, we love it. But
What's in there?
so there's like a lot of books that they're selling to the people. That's kind of how they get you in. Oh, read this book about happiness. And it's like, again, another fake pitch, right? Because it's like, at the beginning you're like, oh well, it's a book about happiness, I mean, it cannot be that bad. Like, they mean well, you know. And then the people here, as these guys have seen it, they're super charismatic. Hi Foxy, this is Foxy.
Hi, Foxy. Hi, Foxy.
So yeah, the people are super charismatic. They know how to sell you. They know how to, you know.
And what happens when you go in there, like you sign the contract, like where do they take you?
If you sign the contract, well, you get taken to a place where, you know, they have you move all your belongings with you. They make you sign a whole bunch of paperwork so they know that you're fully emancipated. For me, they grabbed my passport and they said, oh, we want to keep this for you so you don't lose it. You know, and they also like teach you a fake definition. They tell you that your passport is a valuable document. So they also like lie to you, like, and I said, I mean, you guys know, like 15 years old, like you don't care, like your passport, someone's gonna try to lose it. But again, it keeps you trapped without you really knowing you're trapped. Yeah. So yeah, no more kids in Scientology. That's what we're really advocating for, you know?
Nightmares now.
It is. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare and a half, literally. And there's a lot of kids, unfortunately, implicated. I mean, do you guys know Elvis Presley's grandson was a Scientologist? Yeah. Elvis Presley, the grandson. Yeah. Literally. Elvis Presley.
Is he still in there?
I know.
In there?
Well, he was out. He was like doing the shady Scientology rehab, and he like literally like, yeah, you can Google it. But again, it's like so many of our friends have ended up there because the trauma is too much. Like kids cannot take it. Like after they traumatize you that much, like you're just like, you know, it's very, I mean, like human trafficking, you know, a lot of victims that go through human trafficking, like they're traumatized and scarred for life, you know, so.
Did you get therapy for this?
Oh yeah, literally a lot. A lot of therapy.
Like, how many years do you think?
I mean, I've been in therapy for like the last 6 years, you know, yeah. I do a lot of yoga, like 3 hours of yoga every day. And dancing and,
Are you still like?
well, it's always in recovery, right? Because like sometimes you have good days and you have bad days, like your mental health is compromised. Like, you know, children that get exposed to that much trauma, their brain actually malfunctions. PTSD, you know, CPTSD, like those crazy nightmares that you get where you're just like, oh, you know, like you can't control that, like it just comes, you know. And I mean, when I first started coming here, the nightmares come back more, you know, but you know, then you process, and then it's part of the growth too. So it's like part of the healing to just reconcile, to not be afraid. I mean, these guys literally are the ones that inspired us to not be afraid, because they were here. We would have never done this had it not been that these guys were here. Like Lara and I, she grew up with me too. She's another one.
She was in there too?
Yeah, as a child. Yeah, and so we would have never, we would have never done the, you know, these protesting and raising awareness. But the community has really like rallied behind this movement, and they're getting informed, and they're understanding like that, you know, there are a lot of kids implicated, and, you know, we do need to, you know, tell them that it's not okay that they recruit kids.
Wait, so you're allowed at a young age to sign up?
Yeah, literally, I signed up at 15. She signed up at 13. 13.
Why? Like, just
and you're working 11 hours, Monday to Monday. You never have a day off.
like giving the papers? They don't go to school?
Giving the papers, or for me, I was interrogating people, like, because I was like, you know, I was very like adulticized, you know, and I was like, I thought I was an adult. You wear this horrible, disgusting, fake military uniform. Literally, like.
She wants to know about schooling.
Yeah.
Oh, so no, I finished up to 7th grade, you guys, because I was in school in Mexico, okay? So I finished 7th grade, and what happened was my parents were like, oh, let's go to Florida. Let's go have a vacation. I was like, yay, Disney World. Like, I'm going to go to Florida. So when we came to Florida to the big center, we went to Disney World like once. Then we went back to the hotel, and they're like, oh, never mind, we're not going to go back to Mexico. And I was like, oh, okay, great. Well, let me go back to school. And they're like, no, you don't need to go to school. Just do the courses. Like the courses is the only school you need.
This?
Yeah. So I never even finished high school. I only finished up to 7th grade. And I even wanted to go to, like, I was actually like embarrassed AF. I was like, what the hell? Like I'm not even gonna finish high school. That's so embarrassing. But I didn't really have a choice, because my parents were like, no, school is stupid. Like, you don't need that. Just do these courses. And I mean, I was smart enough to do the courses, because they're horrible courses. You would hate it. What type? Like, you're reading again these bullshit words from this convicted felon, and he like writes all these words that you have to learn, all these words that mean nothing. They're just euphemisms that he made up for himself, that everybody has to learn, and that's how everybody becomes identified, right? Like, if we all speak Spanish, then we're all gonna feel identified somehow, right? So these all speak Scientologists.
Oh, there's a special language?
Oh yeah.
Can you say something?
Sure, like, so let's say that, okay, so I said, I was sent to ethics the other day, because I was committing withholds and my needle wasn't floating when I was getting my en routes. And they told me that I had to write more withholds until my needle floats.
What does that mean?
I know.
So that means that I wasn't behaving well and that I was doing things that I was hiding, and then that they made me write the things that you're hiding, because they're always asking you, like, what are you hiding? Don't have secrets from us. Like, that's the whole pitch. Like, you're not allowed to have a single secret from them. You have no privacy at all. Like, you owe them everything. Like, everything in your life they need to know. So that's like, oh, I was writing withholds, and then they put you on that machine, and if your needle goes like this, then they tell you, okay, then you got all your withholds. It's like a lie detector. So that's also kind of like how they, that's why you think you're using technology, right?
What would happen if you were like caught lying? You would get punished.
Well, if you get caught lying, like, like for me, like, yeah, you get punished. But so I was an interrogator, and for example, if I was doing an interrogation on someone else, and let's say that they like stole a chocolate bar 2 days ago, right? Like, let's just say somebody like, oh, I'm gonna grab a chocolate bar, steal it. And if I'm interrogating them and they get away with not telling me that, it was my head that would get chopped. Like, if it got found out later, it's like, oh, we found out that you were interrogating them and you didn't pull the withhold of them stealing the chocolate bar. So then they make it the person that was interrogating the person gets in a lot of trouble, like a lot of punishments for that.
What do they do to you?
Just like they have like, they have you write these conditions, like all this intellectual abuse, like you're always writing about how you are a horrible person and you need to get fixed. Like you're constantly trying to reprogram yourself and get accepted back into the group. You have to like write all your crimes and then like ask everyone to sign. Like you have to reveal all your crimes to everybody, put them on a piece of paper, and then ask everyone to read it and see if they accept you back into the group. So there's all these like, oh yeah, there's no privacy at all.
How did you go to the restroom?
You have to ask. Literally, like, can I have 5 minutes to go to the bar? Oh yeah, everything is controlled. Like, can I have 5 minutes?
How they didn't let you go?
Yeah, you don't have free time. Like, you're always on the clock, right? Like, you're always supposed to be somewhere, and you're always supposed to be accounted for. There's never a time where you're just like, oh, let me relax.
So you hold in your pee and your...
Well, you have to. They would let you go, but they would be like, why did you take so long? Like, what? Like, literally, like, you have 5 minutes to go. Like, and they're always like telling you to hurry up. We need to save the planet. We need to clear the planet is what they're calling. We need to clear. Huh?
Were the restrooms disgusting?
The restrooms, I mean, they have a lot of people, slave labor, cleaning all the time, because that's how they kind of like want to make sure that they're not a scam, right? Like, if everything was dirty and gross, then people would be like, oh, this is sketchy. But since everything is cleaning, like if you see this, everything looks so clean, so like normal, but it's not. It's really not. Well, they asked the right questions. I'm like, you guys ask better questions. I've talked to all the media, you guys, like Tampa Bay Times, the top newspapers, all of them. They don't ask any questions. They're like, they're so glib. They're so like.
We're questioning honest questions.
Yeah, they're honest questions, and people.
The security's brainwashed too.
The securities are like the slave masters. You know what I mean? Like, they are told, okay, you're senior, you control everybody. So everybody has to be like, they're the ones that are making sure you never escape. Like, if Twila goes missing, she'd have like five security guards chasing after her. Like, if she's,
They have like a life, right? Like, not like you guys.
What's that?
They have like a life, not like you guys that would get like tortured and everything. Like,
I mean, everybody gets to go home, and everybody thinks that they're having a life, right? That they're not looking at it like, oh, I'm a slave. I never thought I was a slave. I thought I'm part of this group that's saving the planet. You think you're so special, and they've seen it. Like, these kids act so like snobby towards us. When they see us, they're like, ew. Yeah, they're like disgusting.
So they find out the truth. Have you had like a real conversation with one of them? How do they not believe you? Like, you have the facts. Like, you lived it.
Well, yeah, but they are so identified with what they've been sold, all these false pitches, right? That they become their whole identity. And remember, they're being taught a language. So it's almost like if you speak Spanish and someone tells you, oh, you know, Spanish doesn't exist. You're like, what? Like, no, I know Spanish. Like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Maybe because you don't speak Spanish. So you always feel that people are not understanding you because you have one up on them. So that's really kind of how it works.
Does the police not know about this?
No, the police.
The police know about it there, buddy. The
Then why
police
don't
know
they do
about it.
something?
No, the police was arresting one of us yesterday. The police.
Yesterday, 12 a.m., my friend was over at the Blue Building, and they said that another, I don't want to say it on here, but another fake B, fill in the rest, B threat, and obviously it was fake. There you go.
They're saying that we want to bomb.
Yeah.
You can imagine.
They call it every day. There you go. We're playing the game of
Fake, completely like made up, no receipts. They just made they're trying to do this. Nothing.
The police is in this?
The police, the LAPD.
I don't doubt it.
The LAPD, you don't doubt it. See, LAPD, the community doesn't doubt it that you're literally in their pockets.
So dumb. So like they made like this big fake.
Well, you know what? They've been for decades, you guys, working the relationship with the LAPD. This didn't happen overnight. They didn't have great PR before. For so long, people wanted to get rid of them. People are like, oh my God, get rid of these people. They're a scourge. But if you're not armed with the facts of why you need to get rid of them, you can't get rid of them, right? Because if there were adults doing this, like, even if you think it's weird, like, so what? Anybody can do whatever they want with their adult life. And that's why the conversation has never been about, okay, let's really shut down these centers, because who is actually getting exposed to the danger? The kids. The kids, like all the kids.
Like the parents know? Yeah.
I was born.
I
I was born.
So you, like from birth?
Yeah, don't touch their thing, because they'll come and arrest you.
Oh, is that the lady?
Literally, like they're that pressed.
Wait, is that the lady that? Who's that lady that told me like not to go against the window?
Yeah, because like we told you, they'll call the LAPD for anything. They're like, oh, people are, you know, touching our window, and then LAPD comes like this. They bring 4 cop cars here, like.
She works in it?
Who?
No, like she's
Oh no.
telling you what could happen.
No, we're telling you so that you don't do it, so that you don't get in trouble.
They're taking your
Yeah.
Didn't they arrest someone yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
About what? For what?
12 and 8 because
For
they
a
were
fake, tell him why.
Yeah, because they accused him of.
Yeah.
What part from Mexico are you from?
Well, I was born in Mexico City, but my family's from Chihuahua, Mexico,
Oh, yeah?
from
My
the
mom's
north.
from there.
Oh, really? Yeah. Chihuahua. All of you guys, or no? Just you?
I want them to come out.
Yeah, they're not. They're
Oh, they're gonna come out to leave to the church now? Or
they're
they go through the back?
yeah, they go through the back, and it takes a long time for them
They
to
go
get
like
out.
in these cars like our van, right?
Yes.
Like they can't go separate.
They go in a van.
How do you
Correct.
know? Because she's
I saw it on TikTok.
What time does this open? Like, what time do they come out?
I think that they start like at 9:30 or 10 in the morning.
You've never seen them? Well, I have, but like, I never really paid attention to it. But now I am. So if we go in there when it's open, they'll just like start talking to us like, oh.
Yeah, they'll say, oh guys,
They get you
let's
with
do a
that one thing.
personality
Yeah,
test.
that's the thing.
You guys are gonna love doing this personality test. It's so much fun. Here, do it. It's gonna take you. It's just gonna take you 15 minutes. Don't worry. It's 400 questions. But they'll be
just
like,
400?
oh yeah, just 15 minutes. It's real fast.
What kind of questions is
What
it?
happens if we do it though? Like, can you?
Well, all it is, right, is like a totally fake scam to like supposedly give you like some psychological insight, and then it always ends up being like you're like, oh, you're very depressed. Oh,
they do that.
we really have a book that could really help you with this. We have the answer for you. We want to help you, and then so they really come across like they really want to help, and you can almost argue that they do, but again, it's like, how are they going to help you with the writings of a convicted, indicted felon? Right? Like, that's the thing that makes no sense. Like, yeah. Did you have a...
Wait, so my question is, who was that celebrity who joined Scientology? Who was, or no, maybe it wasn't a celebrity. It was in that Leo Remini documentary series on HBO. Have you seen that?
Yeah. I was in the aftermath. I was on the last episode of that show.
Oh, you were in the
Yeah,
show?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So there was someone in Scientology who was like, had some sort of mental health issue, and instead of going to the hospital, they had to do the treatment at a hotel. They had to go to like the Beverly Hills Hotel or something, and they wouldn't like let this person take medication.
Correct.
Did they pass away?
So I think you're thinking about Lisa McPherson, okay? And Lisa McPherson, it wasn't the Beverly Hills Hotel, it's called the Fort Harrison Hotel, and it's actually a Scientology hotel. Yeah, all of these are hotels. This is a hotel, the Franklin, this is called, well no, this is called the Christie's Hotel. Now it's been converted into Scientology because they have their people, their staffers, their slaves work, like sleep here. It's all trafficking. It's all just trafficking of humans.
It's deplorable.
Yeah, it's deplorable.
But my next question is, the folks that are working here, what hours do they work until?
They work all day. They literally work all day.
Like 12 hours, 20 hours?
12, 11 hours, absolutely. Yeah.
When they get paid $47 a week.
Yeah. $47, and you know they don't have to pay for their meals. They don't have to pay for their transport. So they only really get that money to like buy soap and shampoo, which they sell it to them.
Do they have freedom of movement?
When I was there, my passport was confiscated. All passports were taken by the executives when I was there. So I didn't have freedom of movement. I was just.
Did you ever? So Leah Remini was like kind of like the celebrity behind that documentary series.
Yeah.
But there was a guy. He was like Australian.
Mike Rinder, yes.
Did you ever meet him?
Yes.
He was really high up, right?
Yes.
Did you ever meet David Miscavige?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I know all of them. Like, I know all the executives.
Wait, David Miscavige, he's like in his 50s, right?
I think 60s now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that was in front of him, and then there was like a fight between them?
Marty Rathbun. Yeah. Follow me on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel if you want to also follow it. It's called At Literally Search. And I do a lot of deep dives, and we're also like auditing the media and like really like bringing up all the things that they're not writing and all of that. And we're just advocating for kids. So yeah, just.
How did you say it was called?
What's that? At Literally Search. Literally Search. SERGE.
Okay. I have another question.
Yes.
How many people do you know that like actually made it out? You know,
How many people have made it out?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people have made it out because, you know, because again, it's like it's a scam, you know. So there's been a lot of people that have made it out, luckily.
but like that took as long as like you.
There's been well, I mean, like my friend Laura, she's been out pretty much as long as I have. And yeah, we have a lot of people in our community that have left long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of us are leaving, and now, you know, we're advocating for the kids again. You know, like that's been our fight to really advocate.
I was tempted to sit down.
Yeah, no, don't.
Oh yeah, don't.
Don't. It's like literally.
I know it's so hard to not lean on the wall.
It's so hard.
Are you the guy?
The guy or what? No, I'm literally Serge. I'm literally Serge.
Like literally.
Is he here still? Or
He was here.
He just left.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened? Did they close? Were you guys here before they closed?
Yeah.
What was your other question? Sorry.
Foxy? I like watch this shit, and we keep trying to come here to like mess with the Scientologists. And the one day I came,
That's not the idea to come mess with the Scientologists. That's not what the point of it.
What's that?
is that not the idea?
No, that's
No, the idea is to raise awareness. I was born and raised in this cult, so yeah. So as a child, I was in. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How is that? What is that like?
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrific because, you know, what we're raising awareness about is these people are treating children as if they were adults. Because L. Ron Hubbard, the convicted felon that wrote the rhetoric, said that children are not children, that they are ageless spirits.
Oh shit.
So then all the adults inside of these hotels act like the children are adults.
Is this a hotel?
This is actually a literal hotel. It's called Christie's Hotel, but it's been converted into this center. So this is not operating as a hotel, but then I don't know, have you seen the white building on Franklin? Big, that looks like Chateau Marmont.
I don't really come to Hollywood that often.
I live in Toluca Lake, if you know where that
Yeah,
is. So I don't.
yeah.
It's close for me, but I don't come here that often.
Sure.
Is it the Celebrity Center?
Yeah, Celebrity Center.
Okay, I know that. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a hotel. That's a little, like you can check
And you
in.
can stay there?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I
Well,
didn't
you
do
won't be
that.
able to stay there.
Oh really? It's just for Scientologists?
It's like a, you know, I would say like a criminal Soho house.
Okay.
So just a bunch of people that are doing crazy shit.
That's a crazy though.
Well, yeah.
So, like, I came here with some of my friends like a while ago to this place. We started like talking to the dudes, and like they let us in, but we like ended up like running away because we're not trying to do their like personality tests and whatnot. We ended up walking in just kind of like to mess with them a little bit. Like, all right, yeah, we'll do it.
Sure.
We ended up going down to the basement. What happens in there? Like, what are all these floors? What goes on in
to a
here?
basement right after you like start.
Yeah, what happens though? Like what?
They took you guys to a basement.
No, they wanted to.
They wanted to.
So, because we were gonna do their like personality test, and they're like, "Come with us in the elevator." We're like, "Fuck, no, we're not doing that. That's too far." Because we're gonna come in. We know what this is. Like, it's not like you to us. And my friends are just acting stupid. Like, "Oh, what's Scientology?"
Yeah.
We came in here. We're like, "Let's do a personality test and
That's what
whatnot."
we were gonna do.
Yeah. And they wanted to bring us in. They're like, "All right, go in the elevator." We're like, "Yeah, fuck, no, we're not doing it. No elevators." Yeah, definitely not. But I don't know what goes on. Like, what?
Well, you know, like after you finish the personality test, they start, you know, that's basically how they data mine you, right? Like, so, oh, look, it says here that you're very depressed. We can help you with that. Oh, look, it says that, you know, you have a problem communicating with people. Oh, we can help you with that. Everything they can help you, basically, like.
But they don't help you.
Well, you know, they're.
I feel like I've seen like the one guy's videos. I've seen a few of them. My friends and I like watch them sometimes. I feel like it's kind of weird. It's kind of messed up. They target people that like don't even speak English. Like they'll be like out here like talking to like Mexican people and they don't even understand what's going on.
Well,
It's
yeah,
messed up.
yeah. Well, it's trafficking, right?
They don't
How
even know
it's
what's going
trafficked
on.
from Mexico. They're trafficking kids from all over the world. There's a federal child trafficking lawsuit in Florida right now with 3 kids that were trafficked from one from Australia, one from Switzerland, and the other one from Germany.
And how did you like? Because you said you grew up in it. How at what point were you able to like realize that it's kind of not?
Not well. The more I grew up, the more I was distancing myself. You know, like
From the church? Or not a church, it's a cult. Yeah.
From the dysfunction and the craziness. And then it took that point of reconciliation and just cutting off my family, cutting off my parents, just like saying
they
like.
were still in the cult.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. And the thing is that these people are radicalized.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, like
talking
they
literally like they don't know what's happening. Like I talked to one guy, I told him I was Hungarian, and I started like talking Japanese at him. He's like, "Oh, good to meet you. Good to meet you." Like he had no idea I was joking. Yeah. Like,
and you see they have all these like staffers from all. So it's like this is a visa scam too.
Yeah.
Like Sebastian, all these
I
people
know
like.
the guy's name. You know the guy's name.
Yeah. They have like. Yeah. They have like.
Kind of famous now.
They have this other guy over there.
How do we free Sebastian?
What happened to free Sebastian?
How do we free Kobe?
You can, because you cannot free adults.
Yeah.
Like that's the point. Like that's why we're advocating for anyone that's 21 and under that cannot consent to be doing what in the hell they have you do.
Oh shit, yeah.
But adults, I mean, you can have.
Their own,
if you're 21, you're doing your own thing. Like we can think
Why
that
not
you're doing
18?
something wrong.
Why 21, not 18?
Well, I'm like, if you cannot drink, then why in the hell are you reading the rhetoric of a convicted indicted felon that is going to pitch that you get locked up against your will in these audits? Because that's what I was telling them.
Yeah.
You get locked away in these audits. Like they have you and that you cannot leave. Like once they actually are doing the audit.
Yeah, is it like, do they pay the guys that are walking around on the sidewalk or no?
None of us are paid. We're all just volunteering.
No, the Scientologists.
Oh, they get paid $47 a week.
A week?
A week.
So where do they live?
They live in buildings like this. But the people that live here don't live here. But
The mic is back.
oh, really? Oh. The people that live, that work here, don't actually live here.
Okay.
Like they get moved to another building, and then other people that are in other building come and then they move here. So that way the LAPD can be like, oh yeah, this is not human trafficking. You all have a different place for when you live and work.
How do they like get away with this though?
Because they've been finessing the relationship with the LAPD for a long time.
Really?
For decades they've been doing special favors. Come to our hotel, free this, free that. Like it's been a very like corrupt way of infiltrating them.
They have
but-
like a lot of like PR guys that go to the LAPD and kind of warm them up.
Oh,
to it.
here's a fruit basket for you, and
totally.
oh, here's that, and that, and they always come across very relatable and nice.
Yeah, I know they
you know,
do, yeah.
they're not showing anybody what they do behind
Yeah.
closed doors. Nobody knows what they do behind closed doors, except
mean,
for
you
like
know.
people. Well, yeah, except for
Yeah.
people that have been there, or that are okay with it.
What do they do with the children? Is it like
So with the children, number
what do you,
one.
What do you mean they treat them like adults?
So literally, the thing that L. Ron Hubbard said is that all children are adults in small bodies. So they say that your body is not, it's an arbitrary.
But what is that like? Why? Like, what do they do? Like, is it?
So for example, I got exposed to start doing the courses at age 12,
Yeah.
and then I was made to start interrogating adults at age 12.
Like just other adults? Just that they weren't Scientologists?
No, Scientology adults, but you're interrogating an adult and you're getting into very like
Personal
disgusting conversations that no
shit.
12-year-old should be having with a grown-ass man or
shit.
woman. You know, that's what I'm saying, going back to 21 and under, they cannot be here.
No,
and that's what
absolutely.
we need to advocate for. Like,
Totally.
you're an adult, Sebastian, whatever, you know, like
Yeah.
Sebastian needs to start telling us how many kids he recruited from the street.
No,
you
it's
know,
actually
like
terrible. Like those guys
because-
have no idea at all. It's bad.
Well, and they don't have an idea, but they do have an idea, right? Because they do know everything that's going on. They're exposed, so they know. Like when I was
They
there,
know, right? Yeah. I mean, it's not. They're not like.
well, you
They're-
know,
they're-
right?
they're
You
like
know,
brain
you
dead. They're like-
justify it. You think, oh, it's this, technology, it's all this fake
They
pitches.
tell themselves stuff, but like it's still deep down they know it, right?
Well, and again, it's not even an excuse, right? If you're committing a felony, it's not an excuse whether you knew it or not. Like
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. Like, are you doing something illegal? Yes or no? And
No,
if you're
definitely.
locking someone up against their will, and in this case, kids,
So what are you guys doing? Are you guys also going to the LAPD and giving them your own fruit baskets, or what are you guys doing?
well, no, the LAPD was just arresting one of us the other day,
Really?
actually. Yeah.
For what?
Because-
What do they charge you with?
They didn't actually charge him, but they're trying to like scare us.
Because they did that one time with my friends. Like one of my friends was inside, like getting interviewed by one of them. So I actually went to the window on the side and I started like filming my friend. And the dude, the security guard came out. He's like 3 feet away, sir, 3 feet away. So I like backed up a little bit, and the guy started like filming me. And I'm like, what are you filming me for? He's like, I'm filming you because you're filming me. I'm like, what are you, 5 years old?
Yeah.
And then I put my phone away because I'm like, all right, I don't care that much.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
walked away, and bro followed me to my car. Like he actually followed me to the car. Then we just like dipped. It's crazy.
Well, because they want to be intimidating, right? Like they
Yeah, it's
they
just, like,
thrive
weird, though, 'cause
on instilling
Yeah,
fear.
but like they can't like. I didn't do anything illegal, so they can't like do anything. You know?
Right, but they don't want you to come back, right? So for them, it's like if we treat you like shit, then we're gonna instill fear in you,
Yeah,
and then
that's
you're not
true.
gonna mess with us. It's
That's
like,
true.
even though it's not working, right? But it's like that's how they're thinking in their warped
Yeah.
mind. Like, oh, let's really get rid of these people because they really do look at you as a pest, right? Like it's either you are helping them and doing their bidding,
Or yeah, you're like.
or you're a
preventing
pest.
it. Yeah,
You're literally
totally.
like, we don't. If
Yeah.
you don't want to do this, then we don't need. It's sort of like it's that's the elitism
Do,
that
do they think of themselves as a religion?
they've been told their whole time, right? Oh, it's a religion,
No,
but it's like,
is that their like official stance? Like it's a religion for them?
well, this thing became a religion in 1993 when I got, it's a fake 501c.
Yeah.
It's a 501c. It's a non-profit. It's a 501c.
Sure, but like so. On
Well,
paper,
L.
it's
Ron
a
Hubbard
church.
is not a god. So
No, I
in
mean,
what
but-
world is a convicted, indicted felon
No, sure, but-
writing something that is religious, right? Like,
Sure, but they think it's religious. They think it's a religion.
well, they can think the moon is cheese, and the moon is not cheese. I'm
No,
sorry.
No,
like,
no. I'm not giving them any credit. I'm just trying to get on the same page.
they've
Like
been
they think
falsely
they're a religion.
pitched.
Sure, yeah.
They've
so
been told
that it's a religion.
They've been told by their lawyers, oh yeah, this is very religious.
Like-
We're all religion, but it's like they have a technology. Religion isn't technology. So the only reason they became a religion is so they wouldn't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
So
my
it's
point,
all
my,
just-
my point is
yeah.
they had a Christmas thing here for a while.
Oh yeah, Christmas in Wonderland, Winter Wonderland.
What's with that?
PR.
Because that's Christian.
PR. It's just for PR for the community. Oh look, we're so normal. We have
Sure, but
Christmas
that's
trees.
like a mosque having like a Christmas thing. Like that just doesn't.
Yeah, but they don't give an
doesn't
F.
fit.
They literally don't give an F. Like they're just like, if we can get good PR, if we can get the LAPD
Yeah.
to come and see us and see that we're doing this Wonderland, don't we
Yeah.
come across so relatable? Like that's what they're after. They're
Yeah.
trying to just become like relatable, and we're just like everyone else. But it's crazy what they're doing, like to kids again, because
Yeah.
you end up in this situation where you're in a role play with adults that you shouldn't be doing.
Are you guys in contact with any like lawyers and stuff to get them like get them off the status?
Yeah, we have 3 lawsuits that have been filed in Florida for child trafficking.
And that you guys initiated?
Yes.
Yeah?
That we've
That's
been
good.
working on.
That's really good.
So I'm not a plaintiff in those, but there's 3 friends of mine that are.
Yeah, that's really good.
So that's the beginning of what we're doing here,
That's
right?
super good, yeah.
And now that we're auditing them out here, they're getting very pressed because they cannot recruit new people.
do they like never recruit anyone pretty much?
Well, not through the center anymore.
Really? Because you guys just do you guys just block all of it?
Well, this center has been pretty much blocked.
I mean, how much of the day do you guys have people out here like blocking the recruitment?
I mean, volunteers are showing up, right? No one's organized any. Like
No,
we
sure,
all
but,
just show up
but,
whenever.
they open like what, 7 a.m.
I think by like 9 or 10 probably.
9 or 10,
yeah.
and then they close what, 7:30?
Well, they were opened usually before till 10.
Yeah.
But now that we've been coming, they've been trying to like
limit it.
They're trying to insulate themselves, right? Because they're
Okay.
ting to like bore us. They're kind of being like, okay.
Hey, I mean, that seems like it's working then, because I mean, if they're not even trying to recruit anyone at this hour,
they can't. I mean,
I mean, how are they going to recruit anyone if their doors are closed, right?
Yeah. Well, and I'm telling you, like all of your generation finding out about what it is
Yeah.
through TikTok,
No,
through
we all
watching
know.
us and
My
all of
generation,
that. Like,
we all know, yeah. Nobody from my generation is like getting brainwashed by them.
Exactly.
So they're open from like 9 to 10. Are you guys out here from 9 to 10? Like
No,
some volunteers?
I think like Streets gets in here usually like in the morning. He does like a walkthrough in the morning, and then you also come, right? You've seen?
Yeah, I come.
Yeah. So just sort of like it's just volunteer, like whoever wants to come with their phone.
Is there like
Mainly at 6. I see him at 6.
6? Yeah.
really in the morning? 6
No, 6 p.m.
Oh, 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Is there like is there ever like a
Are you going
time
over there?
where there's like no?
You're going in the
like, no
back or what?
volunteers?
Or are you leaving?
Oh no, we're gonna come back.
Well, is it
Okay.
like pretty much you can come here at any point and there's always some sort of like
Not even want it. I just realized I didn't even ever have that option. There's so many things.
Yeah, you get this shit. You have a TikTok fan page.
So yeah, it takes multiple things. You leave the C word, and then you leave Scientology mentally, and then you leave it open, and then you get the and then they leave you. There's like many processes that so I think I'm going to go to the blue or anybody. Yeah, I like her a lot. Speak to. There's no communicating once you are declared an SP. Yeah, none. I saw no more communication. No, you're just like they're gonna come out.
Foxy.
You're 19 years old.
No, but so this my declare only happened. I got excommunicated 5 years ago, and that was the last time.
Foxy.
Yeah, that was the last straw. Specifically with my dad because we had a and then I saw him at the
So they can hop on a van and move to a club.
Isn't Foxy the best, you guys?
down the street and try to recruit people. I was having a like my
Therapy dog.
It really broke my heart when you're like, but I understand why.
Fox, don't make me say it anymore. You need a proof or what?
They're having a hard time. They're having a hard time recruiting.
Hey, sit. You know what I mean? That's
the beauty of it. They're having a hard time recruiting the same as we're having a hard time trying to catch them. So we're playing a Mickey Mouse game here. Right? Recruiting and we're not getting it's a win-win.
That's not laying down. No, that's not up. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. All the way. All the way. All the way.
Pulled out the line.
Good.
I don't know what to do with mine.
Literally the white van.
So it's okay. Hopefully people will be nice to me.
I need to follow Foxy's TikTok. Guys, all y'all on the live, look at that. Foxy has her own TikTok. And I didn't even know about it. I don't know, what is it? Oh my God. COO1 funeral?
Cool funeral. Yeah. Somebody made her.
Act
Oh, somebody made it.
Oh, that's
crazy. They're completely out of control.
Oh my
That's
God.
from 2 minutes ago. Somebody already screen grabbed it.
They already did it. That's
Look at that.
I love that.
They're not giving us
Oh my God, they already did it all. Up.
Oh, that's so cute. That's too cute.
They just did this. That must have just happened. Oh my God.
Where do you, I'm sure you've been asked this before, and I think I heard somebody ask you, but I don't remember what you said. Where do you think Sebastian is?
He's in some. Look, if he's not for being the idiot that he did on the whatever, you can't not be an idiot if you're the seer out
Literally.
in public.
Literally.
So some of the things he did he was in violation of what?
No, not necessarily. I think the security guard definitely was in
How was it his
violation.
fault? Oh, yeah.
No. It's your fault whether it's your fault or not in the Sea Org. If you caused anything that was out PR, whether it was
So
your
he's for
fault
sure
or not,
being punished.
even if
Yeah,
it was streets
for
or something.
sure.
Oh yeah, he's being punished or he's being put away somewhere where he's not on public view at all.
But still with a punishment.
Not in a happy place.
Yeah, being like, or maybe he's happier doing dishes or whatever job they put him on than doing this because this was pretty hard. I
No,
would
he
be
liked
pretty,
it. He liked
I
it.
think
He
he
was
enjoyed
all
it,
about
yeah.
it. He was all about
He
it.
likes that
Yeah, he likes
S&M
people. He
kind of
likes
thing.
Everybody
He's a
saw
people's
this
person.
here. Yeah, he was all about it. He was pissed that he was not.
Okay, I'll take a picture.
Won't we share it with you?
That's so funny.
It might be because we're not friends on here, but
I have no
Sebastian
look,
is in
guys.
severe
There's literally been
ethics
like
trouble. That's what it's
3,000 followers.
no, I don't know.
And I don't know who's who.
I don't know
you
why.
No, now I figured out these two. I figured out you.
You don't know.
So
You have
do
my
you think
backup.
he's like still in
really?
California?
Yeah,
or
this
do
is
you
the
think
main-
they
And then
took
you
him
guys
out
have
of
backup
It's possible that
Yeah,
they
that's the
took them,
main-
you know,
follow-
like I
he
would think that they
follows
would
us on
send
the
them to like Florida. Like, why not? Like
Send
where
them
no
to
one
Florida.
is looking for him. And
Nobody knows him.
And have you seen the lives that are going on in Florida right now?
No.
Oh, you have to see it.
Show the camera for me.
What?
Put it on
I
her.
got banned the first day.
The lives
See, that's
on
why I don't like TikTok. And-
the lives in
and
Florida
obviously I just
are
gave up right away. Once
everything
I
is
was like,
dead. There's no person walking outside because everything's happening like tunnels and nobody ever kind of like really has to come out for anything. So the streets of over there are just
Yeah,
totally
and I
dead.
don't like that. I don't like restricted
People cuss on
communication.
TikTok all the time. I think it's
I
just
kind
like
of
if you're
feel
like
bad for him.
screaming
You
at
know,
somebody,
like, I
they
just.
think it's
Well, look, it's normal to feel bad that people are being
Don't make me pull
dehumanized.
you.
There's always going to be that
Not
element,
kinda. I do feel.
you know, like it is. But, you know, again, it's like he implicated a lot of kids. He brought a lot of kids to the center, and all those kids are now there because of him.
So I got a weird message, right?
Oh,
I got a
she thought
weird
I said go.
message
Here.
on TikTok from someone telling me to go to Katya's Instagram page and see her story because she posted something on her story, right? Now, I didn't do this because I don't click on things that I don't know about, right? I don't know what they're really saying, right? No, put it on. No, don't put it on.
It's her fake. It's her fake. It's a fake Instagram. Oh no, that's no.
Somebody,
hers,
yeah?
it's fake.
And somebody said like she needed help or something.
Yeah, it's fake.
I never went to it because I don't know what it is.
I went and looked at it. It's a fake Instagram.
Yeah, I clearly have no idea. I've
Because
lost
I did
interest
see-
in what you were
The
talking
young
about.
girl.
No, here's the thing though. I did see her real
Street older young
Instagram.
lady.
I don't know. We're not interested, honestly, in the little idiots that are working in here. Honestly, we don't care. Maybe people.
No, we want the
No,
kids
we want
out.
them to
We want
wake
to
up.
make all the 21 and up out of here. No 21 should be here.
21 and under.
21 and under, sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna go take her on a walk.
Like
That's,
Katya, she was like 19, right?
yeah, and I mean, there's another girl that was here as a 16-year-old, just told me. Yeah, they started her at 16, now she's 18, the blonde one, I don't know her name.
I call her. It's Katya or whatever.
She
That's the
started
one.
at 16,
Yeah.
she's
She started at 16. She started at 16 and she's 18 now. So they have and like, why is a Russian here and then a Colombian here? And
Miss Cabbage likes it.
That's a fact.
She was probably on Epstein's Island.
that's literally what I spoke about today on my live.
That he was on Epstein's Island.
No, the Epstein connection to this. It's
Wait,
just
the list,
trafficking.
isn't the list out? Can we find out for sure?
No, Epstein and this is a separate thing. But these people do what Epstein did times 100. Like, because they've been enabled. No one checks the hotel. The amount of minors that they've trafficked supersedes Ghislaine and Jeffrey by literally exponential.
Una back though. We need them t-shirts.
Because I might go to the blue building.
I could pick up from right there.
I don't want you. No, I don't want you to get picked up at the blue building.
It's closer for me right there for my mom. Closer there.
So just go by the hospital. Just like walk by the hospital.
Yeah.
Just walk
Yeah,
away
they
from
got
them.
I don't
files.
get scared.
They got files
They
on
just-
all of us.
Scared of this.
I mean, for me,
We all
I
know
just,
this. Are you going to the blue building right now?
I don't know. Is that what everyone's doing?
I'm debating it. I don't know. I feel like going to the blue building's sketchy right now. Like they might just all of a sudden we're going to
it doesn't sound like fun. I've done it. If there was sunlight, it would sound like fun.
True.
But after, especially what happened with Chris
That's what I'm saying,
yesterday,
but Chris is there right now.
We
I mean,
succeeded
if you
in
go
getting
join
this
him,
shut
I'm just
down early.
like,
They're
I
not
don't
gonna
trust
do
them.
anything, but
I
they
don't
they
trust
can't do
them.
any. I mean,
They can't do anything.
bring it on, right? It's like they're falling apart. Like they're
I don't
falling
know.
apart.
They don't scare me. I don't get scared of them.
The way that we're exposing that horrible relationship that they have with the cops, they're not. The cops won't be able to do this for the rest of the year. Like we are now.
We gotta talk to Karen Bass. What the hell's really going on?
I heard she's part of it.
I blasted her yesterday.
I heard she's part of Scientology.
I literally
right?
went live at 3 a.m. blasting Karen Bass. I have a.
don't think
Did you guys see the video of her talking at Scientology event?
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, they donated a lot of money to
You want to
her?
go with me?
Originally, she has a video talking at the front of one of
So
these.
Karen
Wait,
Bass is buddy with Scientology?
Yep. In fact, she was gonna be nominated to be the vice president, and then the people brought up that she was in.
We
Yeah.
need to find. I think Caruso was Caruso against Scientology or no?
Yeah. Again.
See, we should have voted for Caruso. I freaking knew it. I knew it.
Yeah. He almost derailed
We still
her.
got homeless people here in Hollywood. She cleaned up Beverly Hills and around Beverly Hills. I said the same thing. But right here, there's still a whole bunch of homeless people. Right?
Well, and she hasn't.
Look at old Caruso. Look at everything that he does. Look at it. Look at his Pacific Palisades building that he built. Retail, residential. It's beautiful. They take care of it.
No.
I feel like a
Karen Bass. No,
You know what,
I'm.
Karen Bass? I was rooting for you, but now I'm beginning to think that you're a sellout to Scientology.
She was. She is. And you know, my whole point is, so after she lost the VP nomination because that scandal came up. She literally, that scandal sunk her possibility of, because they brought up this, oh, you're talking to the Church of for the Church of Scientology. She was there with Miss Scavenge, opening the blue building. When they renovated the blue building, she was there for the opening. It was in 2009 or so. So then when that was brought up, so she lost the nomination for VP.
Here we go.
We all going somewhere?
And then now Caruso, but where's everyone going?
We're going to the blue building.
Everybody's going to the blue building?
Yeah, we are.
That's where we're going right now.
Well, I'm going with, well, everybody.
Yeah, I heard you have a show coming up.
Yeah.
I want to go. Message it to me on TikTok. Instagram. Yeah, message
Oh, but he's on call.
I'll message you.
Yeah.
Bye,
I'm going to the
Serge.
blue building.
Are you gonna go to the?
Are you going to the blue building, Serge?
Sure.
Hey, Serge, go to the blue building.
All right, I think we're heading.
Okay, good.
I'll see
I'm
you.
gonna go with Jessica in her car to the blue building.
Okay.
Oh, you're
I'm
heading.
gonna see you there, guys. Make sure Serge gets there safely. Oh, you have Michael.
Where is he? No.
I saw him.
Is he still here? No,
Wait.
I think he left.
It's like 9 hours away.
Oh, geez.
We're on vacation, so we're like.
I think he literally just came to tell me that my mic is bad.
Oh, I saw his message after you were already standing by me. But it wasn't bad. I could still hear.
Okay.
No,
I was watching it. Oh,
Yeah.
He was just. I just turned it down when you were talking.
Oh, because it was too loud?
No, it was like. It was just like it's
I
fine.
think
It's
it's
totally
interference.
fine. No, it was good. It was like.
And I also feel like we're doing a good job.
Yeah. It's good, guys. Okay, I'm running. Hey, excuse you. Look at this lady.
I'll do it at the car, my friend.
Oh, this is the dude. Hold up. Put your camera.
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
She already knew. Yeah, he was. He was also looking us down. Like, yeah, you don't speak, we don't speak, bro. Look at the change, guys. You see that's the difference with media and what streets and everybody. When this guy was using his dog as a weapon, and look at him now. That's what happens when you have a group of people telling somebody you cannot do that. That's illegal. Can you imagine me using Foxy like that? That would be horrendous.
She would never stand for that.
Okay. Love you guys. Going to the Blue Building. Bye, security. See you tomorrow. He waved. What a sweetie.
What girl, her?
He must not be hired by a Sea Org member.
All right, you guys, it's time to audit the Blue Building.
Blue Building. That'll be interesting.
To show Scientology we don't give a single shred of a single F.
Nope, they're going to be ripped wide open, and they need to know that you better get out now before it's too late. Literally, don't waste the rest of your life wasting the rest of your life.
Literally.
Literally, Sarge. Where did you park?
I parked over there.
Oh, amazing. You're going to Blue Building? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I'm jumping in. Why does she have tinted windows?
That's not her.
She said she was driving by herself. Where is she going to be?
Well, I mean, you can come with me if you don't mind.
I don't have her number, I don't think.
I don't have it either.
Oh. She'll honk. She said down here. She left me. Guys, she left me. Where did you park? Like really far?
No, I think
Then I'll
just over
go
there.
with you. I'll
Yeah.
just go with you. Waiting. Hey guys, tell Jessica if you're on Jessica's stream that Lara's going with Serge. See you there. Be at the Blue Building or be square like the Blue Building.
We got Rotten Square.
This is time for my nice medicine.
La
Let's
medicina.
light up for all y'all in the J's who like the medicine of herbs. We love you all. And to all who don't, good for you as well, too. Whoa, sorry. Foxy lady. Let's see what happens.
That's what happens when you fox around.
When you Sea Org, no fox given. Oh, this might be Jessica. That's Jessica, I think. Let's see. Oh, I just pointed at a random dude. Fox, chill. I guess when I hold her here, that's how I train her.
Chill.
When I hold her here, she
Yeah.
walks right with me. You know how you like it?
Yep, that's how I do it.
So I hold her
Nope,
2 feet.
nope.
She's good. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. Hello. On the top. Up. Stay there. Lay down. Jessica. Oh, okay.
Look at
Hi guys, we got Fox to watch us.
Wash.
Does this work? You have it, or you just use the stand?
No, it works. Yeah, it
It's
works.
plugged in like to your phone right now.
Like
if you click it, will it accidentally stop it?
No.
Oh,
What do you
okay,
mean?
good.
No.
The button.
I just want to take this off.
Foxy, lay down. Little cutie, look at her in the backpack, ready to go get the Blue Building.
Ready to audit Scientology. They
Foxy,
don't like
lay
auditing,
down.
you guys. Why do they like to? They sell auditing, but they don't want to be audited. Isn't
Oh,
that
cool.
interesting?
Thank you, guys. Yeah, they said they all stopped to follow a cop really quick. That was doing something. Good. We'll see you guys there at the Blue Building. Great, 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 great. Fox, you're just like tiptoeing. Go in the other seat. She's so funny. Fox, go here. Come over here. Shh. Over here. Yeah, no, on the seat. There you go. Much better. Good girl.
Where's the seatbelt?
Okay, here, hold that. Grazie. Okay, guys, we're getting there. We're getting there. Discombobulated. Okay.
You want to stay live?
Yeah.
Okay. Cute. Sexy lady. So guys, this is so obviously, as you know, it's therapeutic, but it's actually so like it's kind of like this beautiful way that we're like exposing Scientology without creating a physical war and hate. It's just being like, nope, we're gonna just expose you exactly the way you're being.
Yeah, it's interesting that we're not even putting our signs. We're not even bringing our signs. We're just literally recording. We're just gathering evidence. We're just
Yep, auditing. We're literally what they
auditing.
stole the word from. Auditing. We
Yeah.
are auditing Scientology and the C
And
organization.
you know, it's going to take a long time to get up that bridge. So believe you us, you're going to be audited for intensives and intensives and intensives. Don't you worry about it. We'll send y'all your bill. We'll send y'all your invoice to really sign for yourselves. I promise to pay these $10,000 in case I break my contract. Let's not forget that's what's on the invoices that all the kids were signing. Do you remember that? At the end of every invoice.
Yeah.
You guys, literally at the end of every invoice.
I forgot about that. As you were saying it, I was like, why did they have us do that? And I'm like, duh, this is why.
To dead bondage us.
It's such a it's such like legal entrapment. Like you have to be legally stuck to this gross organized machine. Let's just call it even that. Yeah. Why am I legally bound to a gross organized machine by the age of being a sperm? Literally before. Like it's just so.
Yeah, I mean it's called racketeering. That's the actual
And then
term.
having a group that validates it and no, it's okay and it's not really that. It's this. We call it this. So it's like, how do you, like, we really are so lucky that we're out. So it is sometimes hard for me to hear, like, oh, I'm so glad you're out, or, you know, this or that. But it's really like, I'm glad I'm out.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm glad I was strong enough and whatever, or lucky, or too passionate, or I loved music, or I loved entertainment too much, or something. Like, I guess I was too much of that.
It was never meant to stick with us. We were always 1 foot out. It never made any sense. It never made any sense.
Right, even when it was supposed to.
Because it doesn't make sense. Like,
you can't make sense with shit.
It doesn't make sense to dehumanize people for no reason. How about that? I mean, it's even that simple.
Yeah.
Like, why are you dehumanizing people?
Yeah, what is literally the intention? And if you don't have an intention and you don't think you're doing that, then what is the outcome that you're creating? You have to like see, if you don't think that you're making people, if you don't see it, then right, then that's where you're already wrong. If we're saying something and you're not seeing it, like Sea Org members don't see it. Like they think like, how
Because
could
of
they
the grooming.
say this? Yeah.
Because of the grooming, and and again, it's like they're so identify with what they were told to be, and they're so identified with the language. I mean, remember, like the language helps you identify at a subconscious level that you cannot even get out of that prison, because you identify with the terms, you identify with the way they taught you to think, even though everything was euphemisms, self-serving. Yeah.
Yeah, euphemism, self-serving, taking language and mixing it up with not being the law and illegal.
Like every time they were telling us that passports were called Valdocs.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot about that too. Where are the Valdocs? Where are the Valdocs?
Did you log that Valdoc? You need to put it on the log. Oh,
Well,
look, the log.
Look at the Valdocs log.
Yeah, look, the log says that you didn't bring back the Valdoc.
And you didn't bring back your passports when you got your LOA check approved. Where are those passports? Where's your driver's license? We'll tell you when we need you to drive.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Literally,
you had the CSW to drive.
Yeah. And even if you had a license, you were only approved to drive if it was for something important that had to do with like Sea Org.
Oh, you have to do car school. Don't forget.
Yeah, you have to do car school. Oh
car
my
school.
God.
This is how you clean a car, you guys. This is what you do to clean a car. And car school was another $1,200. I mean, everything they charge you for.
Oh my God. Everything. Everything costs so
Let's
much.
see what Aaron is saying. Oh, it's saying about. We're going to the hearing tomorrow at Stanley Moss Building.
Yeah, some people
Are
were
you off
emailing.
tomorrow? No. You're not off.
No, I'm working. I'm off Friday though, and
Okay.
I was gonna be out of town, so I rearranged things so that I'm here in town and
Oh, good.
I
Where
can
were you
be
gonna
there
go?
to Arizona. I was gonna drive.
Oh wow. It's you?
I'll tell you after the stream. Guys, this is fun. I'm interested in the blue building at this time because
Oh, look,
I always
111,
feel
you guys. We have 111 people.
yes.
Yay.
Make sure yes, that's really cute. And make sure you guys all like Serge's stream and stuff and tell him if you can hear him and clearly and all that. I guess earlier it was a little scratchy, but I think it's perfect now. And it was perfect before too.
Well, and I was so caught up answering all those kids' questions. I mean, it was like having a
Yeah.
press conference with real reporters, you guys. Real reporters, those kids. Ask
Yep.
questions that actually make sense.
Yeah.
So, doesn't matter. As long as they know that they should never end up inside of those disgusting hotels, then we're good. And I think that message of people not, like people 21 and under need rescuing.
Yeah.
And we need to force Karen Bass to make good on her fake ass promise of really wanting to do something and get all the 21 and under out of every last hotel that these people operate. So hope you're hearing that, Karen Bass, because the word is spreading in the streets about what a phony you are, about how you just laundered your image when you had a little quick chance.
To get Scientology on your side and in your pockets.
Well, yeah, but remember,
and vice versa.
So she was about to lose the election, you guys, to Caruso because Caruso's people brought up that she had been, shelling Scientology, and then she was like, "Oh no, but that was so long ago. I have nothing to do with that. Oh, let me call Mike Rinder and let me ask him and let me tell him that I really want to help and let me help." And meanwhile, Karen Bass, you haven't reined in your literally crazy, unhinged LAPD. So don't just talk, actually do. Because if you don't think that in those hotels they taught us how to get the ethics in, they did teach us that. Isn't that great, you guys, that we're such little like ethics enforcers now? We're such auditors. We're back to where we started.
We're back to where we started.
Back to the audit. Oh.
Ethics audit. Study audit. Sec check. Whatever you want to call it. Audit. What do you think, Fox? She's chilling. She's like, I'm chilling here until we get done with this. Okay, guys, we're going to be pulling up on the blue building here soon. I wonder if we should just... I wonder if you should park, and then we... Or like right there-ish. Or whatever. On the next... So we're going to be pulling up on the blue building here soon, guys, and then we'll park and go out. This would be good. You can go all the way up? Near, closer?
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, we're upping the ante since we are Scientologists ourselves that know how to speak that lingo. And I wonder if we'll run into anybody we know.
Oh, that's what I also
Especially
want to
Otto. Otto that
Otto. That's funny. Odo Huber.
Otto the ogre.
Whoa. Okay. Should I turn it around so it goes that way, or you like it like this?
Let's see. I'm gonna go like this.
Oh, that's letting me.
We will find something. Sure.
Anyway, sorry guys.
Nope. Welcome to LA, you guys, the land of no parking.
Just go closer to that area. There's a cat. Hell without a Chris without a Hellcat.
Here.
Boom. We're gonna bump right into him, guys. This is great. Whoa.
This is perfect.
Nice.
Literally VIPs.
Boom, 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 boom.
I just love that he's like literally back to the place of the trauma.
Yeah. He's like,
He's like, okay,
just like us.
whatever. Exactly.
But he's like, oh, that's good. Okay, here you go. So I'm just gonna bring my. No, that's not good. I was gonna bring my speaker, but what up?
We're here at the scene of fake arrest by the LAPD, you guys. And we're back here with Chris.
Thank you. I think that was retaliation for going to Hemet.
The retaliation, they can shove it up there, you know what.
Yep. We got literally Surge and Laura FM guys.
Kids that grew up in Scientology
Yeah.
and are here to tell them exactly what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
We're here exposing and advocating that they should not be in the business of bringing kids from all over the world to literally lock up their passports like they did with Lara and I.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the security that really called the LAPD and they said, they're the ones that are doing the illegal stuff, but they never call the cops then.
Yeah.
Then they never call it. You know, if someone audits somebody and they literally confess to a felony, the LAPD is nowhere to be found, you guys. It's such a sick joke what these people do to the LAPD, because you gotta feel bad for the LAPD. I'm like, you idiots don't even know what these people do.
Yeah.
The people that you're like so pressed to come and defend, because God forbid they stop locking kids against their will inside these audits. Like, you know, that's the thing. It's like we cannot save adults, but these adults always implicate their kids because with this fake pitch that they're all having a religious experience for themselves. No comment. If you're an adult that are having a religious experience here, following the writings of a convicted, indicted felon, no one's here to rescue you. No one gives an F if you do that to yourself. But we are going to get to the bottom line of why in the hell are they still targeting underage kids? Because that's something that they cannot defend. It's completely and utterly indefensible. And the fact that the LAPD is all about it, well, you know what? By all means, defend it and explain it to us.
Yeah. Oh, what's
Defend
your YouTube is literally Surge, right?
Yes.
We'll follow literally.
Literally Surge, we do a lot of media audits.
Yeah.
So we're auditing the media. The media's been laundering the image of these people
Yeah.
with all manner of fake pitches. Oh, they're a church. They couldn't be more of a church. Convicted, indicted felon is L. Ron Hubbard. So the media has just bought the pitch that they got told by these people that, oh, we're all having a religious experience here, but we're really digging into the weeds of all the lies that have been spread to prop up and sanitize what gets done inside of these hotels.
What do you think? Somebody commented, what can the people do at home watching to take a stand against Scientology?
Well, right now, you're all learning. I think that we're all in the process of learning and gathering evidence, you guys. I mean, that's why these guys are here. You have eyeballs through us.
Yeah.
So we're the conduit of you seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
And we're establishing a pattern. We're seeing the patterns that are playing out. The patterns of corruption. Oh, they do this thing that's fake. Oh, they do it again. Oh, they do it again. It's like, that's establishing a pattern. So right now, this is more about gathering the evidence that we need to really start, you know, upping the level of questions that need to be asked of Karen Bass, that was doing an inauguration right there, you guys. When this building was open, current Mayor Bass stood there in a podium next to, guess who? David Miscavige. David Miscavige was right next to her, right next to Karen Bass. She's pitching, oh my God, yes, the creed, the creed, the creed. And it's like, no. So we need all of you guys to continue learning why these hotels should be shut down, why they're a scourge to this community. Because, yeah, nobody wants them. No community wants a fake 501c that is going around the world. We got a Salvadorian on the street over there the other day by Jessica and Confident Chris. So we got Russians in that other place. We got Salvadorians over there. We got Laura from Canada, me from Mexico. So it couldn't be more of a literal human trafficking international. We're talking all of the people I just mentioned, they were all minors. So none of those can be. And then, you know, even the foreigners, they get scammed too because they don't know the law. They don't know what you're signing, the contracts and the things that they're making you sign. Like, you're just signing it because they tell you to sign it. And at the beginning, it's all like law bombing. Like, at the beginning, you really think that everything is great. You're at this perfect group. But once they really got you, then...
Want to check out that way? I heard
Yeah.
a stream.
Yeah, but
Yeah. I guess.
Sir, don't you
Okay.
We'll check it out real quick.
Yeah, let's check it out. You're going to put what where?
sign on to carry.
Oh.
Right?
Mhm.
It just feels heavy because it has the speaker, but do we need it?
If you want it.
No, it's fine. Okay, I'll just carry it because then I might walk home.
Okay.
With folks. Okay. Never mind, just kidding. Hey, what? Chill. Chill. Hey.
Because he heard us scream. He heard us scream.
Oh, everybody in my chat was calling him Chris without a cell. I'm not live streaming because it like sucks over here.
Oh, it's a glitching?
The glitch is really bad. I can't do it. It glitches every time.
Is it more on TikTok than YouTube?
Yeah.
Are you guys seeing a glitch?
No, it's everywhere. Jess was here earlier with me and it was like glitching once we got around to the building.
Well, you know what? They probably have jamming signals.
That's
here.
what I've been saying.
Yeah.
They have license plate readers here.
Well, they're very, very pressed to find out who's walking in the public streets.
The streets would be so mad if we got you lost.
No, I know.
Oh my God.
Bless
you. Bless you. We'd be in trouble.
Oh, there's
Here's our caravan.
Oh, there's people outside. Guys, we're here deep, so we're here.
We're here making sure they don't
Deep.
do nothing to Chris tonight.
Look,
Yeah.
They
all
thought.
coming out
They
of
thought.
Yeah. It's like how this has backfired for you, Osa. Instead of us being there, now we're here.
You know what
we're...
I am going to do? I'm just going to film it on my phone. Just
Oh,
like
that's
a
a
video.
good idea. Yeah, because then you have it. Exactly.
Then I have clips.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Aaron is texting
Yeah,
me.
do that. Do the
Hold on, you guys.
That's what
Aaron
I'm
is
doing.
texting me.
camera,
Let
then
me answer this real quick. And let me just tell Chris without a Hellcat, guys. without realizing, actually just captured Julian Schwartz on video. Chris, without a hell captured Julian Schwartz.
No, right now?
Well, but yeah, but he didn't know.
Oh.
But Aaron saw it. So
Where?
he just texted me.
Okay, what did Julian Schwartz do?
So Julian Schwartz covered up. He's the ethics officer in Scientology that was covering up the crimes of Danny Masterson.
So he just caught a guy that covered up like
The literal
crimes.
Yeah. That Danny Masterson got convicted and indicted for and is in jail for the rest of his life.
Oh my gosh, thank you for sharing that. I'm
So-
gonna tag you in it. I'll tag you in it.
Yeah. That's great. I'm glad that we're
You heard that, right?
capturing.
I'll tag you in it too when I post it.
Yeah, he just sent me the screenshots, Aaron.
Hey.
Let me tell them.
No, okay, I don't need it. I'm good.
Chris, guess what? You just captured on video Julian Schwartz.
Who was that?
The person that was covering up the crimes of Danny Masterson.
Who was he?
Aaron sent me the screenshots because he was watching your live and he's like, oh my God, that's Julian Schwartz.
No way, and he's here right now?
But he was, you captured him on the tape. I mean, I'm sure he's not out here now, but
Holy crap.
yeah,
Dang.
that was good. That was good that we have him on video
Nice.
because he's a main character.
I got
Again,
the full explanation. I'll tag you in it.
Again, LAPD, why is security of these buildings not calling you when Julian Schwartz is implicating himself in covering up self-admitted felonies? Because that would be really good to understand. Like, why is Julian Schwartz reading transcripts, watching videos, all of this, all the data mining and all the felonies are caught on video, you guys. So everyone here is implicated. This is a blackmail operation, masquerading as a 501c, masquerading as like, oh, we couldn't be more religious. But people that complete a 2-week course are not lawyers. So people that completed a 2-week course should not be asking, have you committed any felony for which you have not been arrested? And then go ahead and, oh, your needle floated. So all of a sudden, doesn't matter that you just admitted to a felony. Because that would be really great to understand if the LAPD is outsourcing, handling of felonies to these hotels. Maybe that's why they have such a cozy relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. The LAPD could really clarify that for us, but that would be great.
Yeah.
So.
Dang. Yeah, I can't believe I saw him. Yeah?
See if he says Trafficking Network. Oh, okay. So when I tell people, they ask me, oh, what news network are you with? I tell them I'm with the BNN, and then it's the Buckrat News Club. Oh. All right. Moving down the street or something. Again, I appreciate what you're doing, but remember, we're over here trying to do that.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that.
All right.
We got that. We got that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but you can call them. Call them for that. Sure. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being respectful. You see, there's a
Yeah. Well, we're not even going to see anyone here, so let's go where the people are anyways.
They have the code box, and so you have to have a code to get in.
Doesn't Scientology own these buildings though?
These ones?
Like, no,
those?
over there.
No, not there.
But the ones in the middle, right?
Hey, what's up? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you, man.
The ones in the middle though, right? Like in the middle.
Hey, sir. So what happens right here? Like,
remember?
oh my fault. I didn't mean
No,
to
you're
cut you
good. I was just asking if they own those homes in the middle.
oh, right
You know
here?
which ones? Like,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know
wanna know
who
if they owned
owns
it.
them. I don't know who owns them. I mean, maybe some of them, but I don't know that they own all of them. I think that they've been, I know a lot of Scientologists that live there, but I don't know that they're actually theirs.
Oh, okay.
Like owned property by them.
Yeah, and I think this is Asho. I don't.
Cause I seen like a whole line of Scientologists going down up the stairs right here, like going.
You know what? I think this is an auditorium. Then this is probably where they do their staff
You
meeting.
heard that door closing?
Yeah.
So the thing is, they have people
shuttle. They do this in Clearwater in vans and in these buses and all this stuff, so that it's not shown how much they're walking back and forth and out and just completely oblivious to the rest of the outside world. And so that it's better PR so that people don't ask questions if they're shuttled around in the vans and in the buses.
Lara, I hope you think you don't think I left you.
I didn't. I eventually was like,
No,
I think.
and we didn't have your number, and we're like, okay.
Yeah, I walked back. I was like, everyone's gone. There was, I don't know. People started running to a cop car, so I was like, oh, okay. And then I went back, and everyone was gone.
That's so funny. Yeah. And then I said, everybody in his chat, tell Jess.
Yeah, I saw all the comments. I was like, okay.
Okay.
All right, go into the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have these van shuttles.
Gigi, we're gonna go into the middle. Gigi.
What was your question?
Oh yeah, like so right there, like what do you think happens right there? Like the whole, because it was literally like a whole line. Like if they was doing a train and then going to the cabinet picking something up, each one of them. You think that's something new?
No, I mean they're always having them do little stupid drills, to keep them entertained. I mean,
Yeah, it literally looked like some whole drill, like literally making them walk in a line, go to the cabinet, pick something up one by one. It's like, I have everything on clips. Too.
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah. Maybe if I see it, I'll be able to tell a little bit better.
Here, chat. I'm gonna restart our live so I can show them real quick. I'll be back. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Thank you.
God
Thank you
bless
so
you.
much.
Watch you on YouTube.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, what's your name?
Literally Surge.
Huh?
Literally Surge.
People are called, they're kidnappers.
I was a child. I grew up in Scientology.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And we're advocating for no more kids in Scientology. The kids cannot consent to what these people do to them. It's that simple. It is.
It's child abuse.
They had my passport. I never held my passport when I was. I got it initiated at the billion-year contract at 14.
Huh?
Is it Jessica's?
So yeah, it's really it's a lot, but we need to just get all the kids out of there. Every last one of them that's 21 and under. If they cannot drink, then why are they there?
They don't have a choice. The parents force them.
The parents force them, yeah, and the parents are the traffickers.
Huh?
The parents are the traffickers.
They moved away now, but they
The traffickers.
You know the angry gay pope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And reckless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how you guys doing? They edited out some of the
These
videos
guys,
now, but
didn't they lie on one of you guys the other night? Telling
Yesterday.
Telling the police that...
Yesterday, that there was a fake BOMB threat and all that. Yeah, they're horrendous. They're very, very bad. They're a scourge in this community. And that's why I'm saying, we need to get them out.
Anytime you want.
Jess is coming right now. I went to go get her for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they can't leave. They're kidnapped in there.
Hey there. You're famous. I watch you every night. Yeah.
Appreciate that. I'm streaming right now. Say hi.
And I was gonna tell you, there was two guys that they used to live a couple blocks away, and they went with spy glasses. Reckless Ben on YouTube.
Yeah, I watched.
Oh, you watched
series,
it? Yeah. And we know the angry gay pope.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was born in that hospital.
Oh God.
Wow.
Yeah, Cedars.
Wow.
Yeah, before they bought it.
Okay.
Yeah, really a long time ago.
Before they turned it into a hell
Press
house.
calling and all the fire reporters.
It was a hospital.
Yeah.
It's insane.
You know what they did to the Pope, right?
With the restraining order?
Yeah, but before that, when he first kind of started doing this, there was the one girl got arrested for stalking. He doesn't even know who she is.
Oh, yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll say anything to get people away.
Yeah.
So it's like, but we just came from the Hollywood Boulevard location. They closed down at like 7-ish, 7:30 today, and now we're just walking around seeing what's going on.
You need to file a police report because it's illegal to file a false police report.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you need to go into the station and tell them you want to file.
Yeah. I mean, the problem.
Will's done that like 80 times at this point.
Will.
Streets LA.
Streets LA?
Yeah.
The other.
The problem with the LAPD is much deeper. There's very, very deep corruption that we're documenting. That's what we're doing right now. We're just gathering information.
Or Hollywood division.
He does it all. He's reported all of it. They don't do anything. They just run to the Scientologist aid every single time. So
Yeah. Well, they've never been exposed for that, and that's why this level of scrutiny is not. They're not going to be able to withstand it because they are running a scam, and it's a trafficking operation. I mean, she even called it kidnapping. Like, yeah, straight
Yeah,
up.
but no, you need to go in the station and say, I want to file a police report.
we've done it so many times.
And
We all
did they refuse to take it?
No, they'll take it, but it's just an admin. Yeah, it's just an.
Yeah.
But if they take it, then it's supposed to go down to the city attorney's
Yeah, yeah.
office. For them to prosecute.
Yeah.
Do you know if it's getting down there?
Will does all the police auditing stuff, so he's the one that's been
Who's Will?
Streets LA, the page.
He's the black guy.
Weird.
I'll show you next time.
Yeah.
I know so many of you guys live streaming.
Yeah. He's out here. And he's like.
The city attorney is the problem. They're the ones who are not prosecuting.
Yeah.
It's not really LAPD's issue. It's really city attorney.
Yeah.
You know?
The police seem to run to the Scientologist aid
Sergio.
no matter what.
That's moving.
Every single time, just running over.
That's
them.
weird.
They'll be
Yeah,
here within
it's
a minute.
random.
For
I
the
don't know
fake
what they're
facts.
doing.
Like so. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, they handcuff him, just because he said that they did a bomb threat,
Which they
never
found was
happened.
false, and that was also the second one that they've said.
Really?
Yeah, second one. And
They're just their intimidation tactics.
Yeah.
They
But you have 'em
literally.
but you have everything on camera when you're here, right?
Exactly.
Always, yeah.
And now we're always
because that's
together.
your only
Like
protection is the camera.
they went after him because he was alone. They would have never done it if we were in a group, because then they're all getting videoed.
It's like,
So the fact that he was alone, that's when the security was like, "Oh, let's call this."
Two angles like at all times. So.
yeah, but somebody could come here hit you in the leg or whatever.
Well, and
But
then
at
I got this
365,
I got this whole group watching.
yeah, that's true. At 365, you could go in there and like any position, you can move it like all around, all the way around. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to try and lie and make up these like ridiculous threats and stuff when there's like 100 people watching.
Well, this is, it's starting grassroots. We're starting with baby steps. Right now, we're gathering all the evidence that we need, and we're investigating them. It's auditing. This is literally auditing what they sell in there. They sell audits, so we're auditing too. And we have the right to audit. We're right here in the street. We're not here. We're not antagonizing them. We're not saying anything. We're literally just gathering what they're doing.
Well, you have First Amendment.
Correct. Yeah.
You have the right to be on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
The right to protest.
Yeah.
They don't like it, but they don't have an option.
Well, because they don't like the scrutiny because they're a scam. So no scam wants to be scrutinized because then it falls apart. The facade that they have that props up the scam. And that's why it's great to have the LAPD the way that we have it right now.
Another good video. Type in how to start a cult on YouTube, and there's a video on there.
Really?
Yeah, you need to watch it. How to start a cult, yeah.
We're trying to bust a cult, not start a new one. Literally, like, we're trying to go the opposite direction.
But none of you guys are being prosecuted for a crime right now, right?
No. Every single report they've made has been. They've said there's no.
You got it. You said you filed.
Yeah,
They filed a false police report.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to have the report numbers because I'd follow up on that. I'd call the city attorney's office and say, what are you doing with these cases? With my report.
And
how come you're not prosecuting?
Yeah, she
all our viewers have been emailing them, like saying that they got to like follow up on it and everything. And there's like thousands of people sending emails at this point.
Yeah.
So I mean, eventually, yeah, they're gonna have to look into like.
Yeah. I mean, this is what, a month in or what?
No, it's like 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
Have you been down to City Hall to the council meetings?
No.
No,
Yeah,
but
you should go down there.
You should go down there.
Yeah, she protested church, and they lied, and she had to go to court.
Yeah, priests tried to put me in jail. Catholic priests.
they tried to do that to you, these people?
No, not these
Oh.
people, but the Catholic Church.
Oh, gotcha.
They protest their noisy sound system. They lied and tried to put me in jail.
Hey, later on, watch it.
I went to jury trial and was found not guilty.
Mm.
I fought him.
Is it like satire? Or?
I don't know, but it's pretty good. You gotta listen to it.
Who is that? I don't know.
No.
I'm gonna walk out that
Where are you
way,
guys?
too.
Why? Where are you guys? What's happening?
The kids that you were talking to.
We told everyone we were coming here.
Oh, the kids?
Yeah, they came.
Well, they want to find out what in the hell's going on. I think it's great.
You brought them all here with you.
This basketball is always like RTCM. Look, see, boom, right here. Who's that? There's what's his name? Who? The older security guard that's been doing this forever. Mustache. What's his name?
I don't know anybody here,
Frank?
to be
Is
honest.
that his name? Frank? Hey, God. Yeah. No. Chill. Good. Chill. Stay.
Okay.
So if you have if somebody has a drone, could they go up to the doors with a drone?
I don't know what the drone
Because the
laws.
drone would be really good to go in there and to get in.
Yeah, I wonder what the drone laws are.
He's down there. He just went on the other side.
Oh, damn. Welcome back.
What's up?
This is where they sleep, some of them.
Like
Here,
in those
this-
multi-beds?
Yeah. There's like
Wait,
12
you said-
people to one room.
Yeah, like bunk beds and bunk rooms.
Wait,
yeah.
how come they don't like open the windows?
Well, because they don't want anyone to see that they're sleeping 12
And a
people to
lot
a
of
room.
them are sealed up. Some of them look like windows on the outside, and there's a wall on the other side.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's a whole classroom or a course room on the other side, and
there's
it looks like the mirrors. You can just look outside from inside, but it's not. It just reflects the street, and then when you go inside, it's a blank wall. It's like
Is it all white in there? Like it looks all white.
most of the rooms, yeah.
We
They're
saw
like
the van.
white, or they have like shiny golden things to
Yeah.
make it look glamorous and fancy.
Isn't it true when you guys go on the buses, they have it blacked out so you can't see outside?
On the buses,
Yeah.
no, the outside they have blacked out.
Okay, but
so
not
that
down
you guys
inside?
can't see inside. Yeah. Otherwise, because sometimes there's like a lot of people, a lot of the Sea Org members will get off work. There's some people coming down and they can see the reflections. They'll be getting off work and they'll load these buses because they want to go to sleep really bad. But they'll load the buses and vans up like really full. And
The AC
so
doesn't even work.
that way, if they are full,
No,
people won't.
I'm
look,
telling
they
you, in
don't really
Florida,
see it quick.
No
the-
AC, but they have a fan.
That was very intentional.
in
especially
Florida, they were
because
this.
You wouldn't be
Put on
moving
film
the
them.
thing like that.
Footage and
Imagine living in Florida
And
and
I
you
saw
don't
your
even have
video. I can't
AC
believe
and
you saw
everything
your
has
father. That was
mold.
amazing.
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah.
Maybe right here it's different.
He works here in the dishwasher.
Wow.
It's fucking hot out here.
You know, I've seen them before at Costco. They go in there and they buy like tons and tons of like candy and snacks and shit.
What the?
And then they also shop at the Trader Joe's. I seen them in there. I used to think they were stewardess.
Yeah, they look kind
Yeah.
of
Like airplane pilots.
Well, some of that is because of their like want to be made up armor and.
Well, when we were in Florida, they were military. Like we literally had the
Oh my
bars
God.
here.
The patches and everything.
Oh yeah, we were. Our things had things here, like the like ranks. Everybody had a rank. It was
Bars.
like you started as a swamper, then they went to PO1, no PO3, PO2, PO1, midshipman, warrant officer, lieutenant commander,
Yeah, they stole all
captain.
the military and ship sea what do you call that? Emblemism?
Emblemism,
Yeah, all
yeah.
of that. It's like, and they really do, like when they get that, whatever whatever bar they have, I forgot some of them, but when you have them, it's like, oh, I really did work hard to get this bar. So there is this like they don't feel bad about wearing because it's their uniform, it's a Sea Org uniform, but it's all made up. It has no validity of any kind whatsoever. And L. Ron Hubbard just mimicked the military and the way that they really honor and respect the world and their country and all that.
And it's true they encourage their members to smoke cigarettes because L. Ron Hubbard was
They
a
don't
smoker?
encourage it, but they don't ask. They don't.
But
care
yeah, L. Ron
them
Hubbard
not
was a
to.
smoker, so it's like, oh yeah,
'Cause
he
it's
did
just
it.
a body.
And L. Ron Hubbard said that you smoke because it stimulates being in a volcano.
Oh wow! And it's the body
Yeah,
fakeness
tar,
that give you
smoke.
cancer. It's not the cigarettes.
Yeah, no, cancer comes from your second dynamic. From illness on your second, or illness and something on your second dynamic.
You know Audit-ology, right?
Sit.
And I've seen them outside the mall and Burbank Mall, and I guess now that instead of going around here, they're traveling to different places.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep, we just got to keep doing this.
This is his response.
When we do this, they can't.
Oh, I think she said.
You know, they're trying to work their magic and see what they can do, their magic, their evilness, and see what they can do to squeeze and weasel their ways in different little cities and countries. And why is everybody so focused on the
Well,
center?
come here with a religious visa. We'll give you a job. We'll do this, that, you know.
We'll give you your American
I didn't know if you saw it.
Sit and stay.
I did a whole live.
I'm a husky too. I love your dog.
Stay.
I'm so sick of it. I'm just so sick of it because it's like, again, it's like we've been told our whole life this
I
is
feel
all
like I follow you
legit.
on everything but YouTube.
And you know the Pope too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
his
enough to
phone
go
number.
live on
He's a
YouTube,
cool
but it
dude.
won't let me
You
for
know,
some reason.
I want to do
Oh,
a
do you
live
have to have
stream.
more
I have
text
over
him.
50.
His friend, that's
And I want to do
Nathaniel.
SP
That's the limit.
Spanglish.
I want him, yeah.
Oh, I like him too. I like
Watch,
him.
just
Yeah.
when you hit this,
I like
it
him.
says
Yeah, he's
watch.
super dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them to do a live stream
It
so we can
says
talk about all this LA
More
stuff.
Just too bad he can't
reach
come down here.
50,
They've
right?
done like so many
But then
restraining orders
go to
on
my
him.
YouTube
I know.
studio.
And
It's
the one,
unbelievable.
the one lady that originally
I
got
have
him
it. It
a
won't let me
restraining
up.
order like
I
five,
don't-
was it 5 or
Did
6,
you,
7 years ago? He didn't even know who
reinstall
she
the app?
was.
Right.
She was
No,
a
no,
good
no, they
actress.
don't
Yeah.
know. They don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it won't let me.
It's really horrible. It's
The
really...
detective come out and say, "Oh my God, look, she's crying. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, you're
because I think
stalking
YouTube
her."
is better
And they
just
arrested
because
him so many
TikTok is.
times.
And so that, like,
It, like,
where
keeps
does
taking you
people
down,
stop?
yeah.
Because they
It's
do
so
this so many
censored,
times to so many people.
and then strike and
Once
this and
these
that, and
people
it's
were, like,
actually
SB
really
Spanglish
like
and angry to get poked, they were calling the
it's
shit out.
terrible
Yeah,
because it's
that's
like
true, yeah.
you build
So
up all this
now
whole,
what?
and then it's like
it's
they can
just
just
so...
They can take it away.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
everything you build is
And
just
it's so
nothing. It's not
creepy.
yours,
it's
so it's
so
like.
creepy.
Wait, how does this
creepy, and it
work
has
again?
nothing to do with
It's weird.
spiritualness.
You know,
like,
is this
them
an-
doing this has
well,
nothing
social
to do
media
with
is like
Oh no.
and being
it's
loving
data
and
mining,
caring and
so it's
really
very cult like.
respecting
This
They're
is
nature.
open,
data
but they
mining
won't let you
you,
go in
and
there.
they're like,
No.
you know, so you're
Yeah.
still
No,
like
they don't let anybody.
plugged
They're
to the
doing
thing,
things
you
that
know?
you
And
don't
then the
go
bomb
inside.
threats and the fire reports.
All
But
of
yeah,
this.
try restarting it, and then I think if
And
you just start doing your
wasting, well,
lives
you know,
there,
the corrupt
then people just start.
Yeah.
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 You
So
know,
you
like-
talked to the Pope then, right?
I gained
I'm
I can
yeah,
followers
yeah,
on
I
TikTok
did
like
talk.
crazy
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. I want to talk to him on the live.
Well, yeah,
stream.
no,
I
keep
wanna
doing
do
it.
a
I mean,
live stream to
eventually
really
you'll
talk about
just
all
need
I have his
both
phone number
phones
if you
like
want it.
Jess.
Yeah.
You know, just
I got
have
it.
the
Oh,
balls
you
and
got
just
it.
that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I got
But
it from that.
YouTube just seems way easier.
Yeah.
So I
Oh, and
need
you
to-
know Nancy Nathaniel, right?
It is.
I just gotta figure it
Yeah.
out because somebody was like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's not letting you. And I was like,
yeah, of course
exactly.
I do.
Yeah.
Does
Like,
he
it makes
show
no
it?
sense.
He shows it.
Yeah,
safe.
yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely know.
Unless
Some of the other
they know
auditors
I'm
that
posting
come
about
by every once in a
Scientology, so
while,
they
like,
ain't gonna let me do it.
SUV,
No, because
Like,
YouTube
Furry
is not like that.
potato.
Like,
Yeah.
I've never,
Yeah,
you know, it's like
awesome.
the
Yeah.
worst thing is okay,
That's so- yeah,
demonetized.
they've been
But
doing
I'm
this
just,
for
I
a
don't give a
minute.
fuck. I'm not doing this for money, so demonetize
Yeah,
away.
can't believe
You know,
exactly.
like,
how much
but at
money
least
you
they're not canceling my
Oh,
account
yeah.
or putting
Yeah.
strikes on it.
Exactly.
Why
You
did
know?
they declare you? What did you do that was so bad?
Leave.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you just want to leave
and
and
speak out and try to get my dad to not think.
Where did
this
everyone
way.
go?
In the
That
middle.
way and that way.
Yeah,
Should
some
we
of them went
go?
in the
Just
middle.
Let's go over there.
You want to go that way?
I was gonna go that way.
Oh
wanna go
yeah,
this way?
let's
Wanna
go
go that way?
Yeah, we have to
I
go
feel
with
like
the
more
people.
Seared members will drive by.
Well, because Chris without a Hellcat's that way.
Alright,
Jenny, what's
let's
your
go.
name?
Yeah, he's at the other one. But let's go.
I love your
We'll
dog.
loop.
Thank you, she's
Okay.
awesome.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
let's go get with
She's a
Chris. I want to
puppy?
actually talk to Chris because
Oh,
Laura, we're gonna go see Chris.
let's go see Chris.
Okay, I'm going
Yeah.
this
okay, I'll
way.
see you tomorrow.
Bye. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, they're all and the
And then I might just walk over.
and Gigi just told me too. The little young girl, she's like
Yeah.
18. She's in the middle. She said I'm on the other side. Huh? Did you see Audit? I gotta send you Audit LA's thing? I'm gonna tag you in it. She messaged Chief Moore,
Oh, nice.
and she got a response basically saying that they're gonna be in contact with the protesters and the Scientologists to make sure that the First Amendment rights are okay.
We don't need that.
And I was like,
Their
okay.
evidence is there.
Yeah,
They don't
I
need
was like,
to. It's
okay.
so stupid. We've been talking, Chief. Who's the good boy and who's the bad boy? No, the evidence was there the moment you came. The LAPD are so stupid.
Yeah, I was like, all right, like what?
Like, who knows? Maybe there are a few smart ones, but overall, from what I've seen, it's just like, no way.
Some guy told me that this
Look,
is their
that
property
shows-
line.
Oh, really?
Is that
Probably
true?
is true, yeah. Because this is a city sidewalk. City sidewalks.
There it is, you guys. Prison Planet.
This place is so creepy.
I mean, it wasn't more possible.
I know. You do not want to be over there.
there's something going on over here. Oh, there's.
Is that them? No.
That's them up there.
Okay, let's go. We've cleared out the streets, you guys. The SPs are here. OSA tried to get us out. Tried to get us to leave because we're gonna audit the streets.
Yeah. Go ahead. You would be very helpful. Tell me how that works out for you.
Look.
Yeah, that'd be so. Yeah, try that. Quick fight after our live stream.
Flag World Tour, Los Angeles. Go to Flag.
I literally just saw this band live. How are they even allowed to play this music outside? Do you hear the Catholic Church playing all this outside?
That's exactly.
Oh, here, look. Did you get that? Church, the Continental Liaison Office? No, all the way.
Now, what's that office
Where I
for?
would meet up with my mom and dad a lot.
What's that office for?
This is where Julian Schwartz and all them would have their little recruiting and getting money regged my aunt so much that she was throwing her purse at them, saying, "Just take my purse," crying, because she was just trying to go to lunch with me. She was right there, and I was like, "What happened?" I remember her coming out of the receptionist there, completely upset.
Yeah, that's where I paid $6,000 to become a member of the IAS
Look,
for my
it
whole
literally
life.
says flag.
Yeah, this. Look, you guys. Well, because they're trying to literally abduct people to go to Florida.
Yeah.
This is. They did a little event here, obviously, because Flag World Tour. See you guys.
What girl? That one over there? Yeah. No. I don't know who it is. Yeah.
She's a PI.
You used to visit this blue building before? When you used to be right here?
Yeah, I did a few courses in the first building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about like the inside or like the hotel room or like whatever goes on in there?
I mean, these
There's
are.
a tunnel under the bridge, by the way.
Yeah, that's
right here too?
Yeah. To get across.
Secret tunnels so that they don't.
They don't show people walking on this all day. Because they would just show, like, what are you doing walking back and forth?
Is right here like a cafe or something? Because I was
This
just
is a
seeing.
chapel. This
Oh,
is where
chapel.
they have like weddings and little ceremonies or wanted. When I say these, it's just the way that people would understand it in
I
the
told you in the
outside
middle.
world. Come on,
You okay?
I've seen them hiding like behind this little white door.
Lebanon Hall. That's what it says, Lebanon Hall.
We're not leaving nobody.
Look right here. Don't forget your favorite image. Hi, baby. Look. Oh, sorry, honey. Look right here.
Ew.
Look up.
Gross.
Gross.
Disgusting L. Ron Hubbard, you guys. Look at him.
Look, they're in the course rooms, so you can tell these are like course rooms.
So they're drilling stuff with dolls.
Look,
That's
they got a random person with a hat. I think a little auditing course.
So what do they do in that room?
So they groom people into getting used to getting interrogated, and they work with dolls to role play everything that they're gonna do when they're getting interrogated. So it's almost like they call it a gradient.
Yeah, training
So
drills
at first
or-
it's very sort of like, oh, just do it on a doll. It's all just kind of role playing and acting. But it just gets you kind of like groomed enough to not feel like when you're actually doing the thing, you feel like you already kind of like agreed, consented, because you kind of did the drill. And everything soon seems very familiar. And it's all about like, oh, I'm trained, I know. So it's really gross.
Sir,
Mm.
Spalino's brother's funeral was in there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's the last time I was in there. And I was like, I had so many annoying mixed feelings.
Look at that picture. Oh, and then right next to it is a quote, of course. Remember the layouts they always had like this?
My chat was dying the other day because we were like, Simba.
You want to see the smart question to the one who's the guy, the only old guy who's walking toward us. He's a Syrian Christian.
Not walking anywhere. I asked every single one of them where they think Shelly is, and some guy told me, who's Shelly? And I was like,
No, so
your
you can't
leader's
do that.
wife. And he was like, yeah, he was like,
Or not
well,
on the record.
Yeah, he was like, well, I didn't know he was married. And I was like, what?
Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't know because it was so long ago.
Well, no, I asked him. I was like, how long have you been in Scientology? 50 years.
Yeah.
Boop, bye.
Sure.
It's in the morning.
Oh God, what time?
Probably early.
You
Maybe.
want, yeah, tell him. There's I guess I shouldn't repeat it.
There's a good life out here.
Ah, yeah. What time?
Well, after we get off.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mic,
Let's talk about it
yeah.
after. Yeah, I would want to see it, honestly. I'd be interested.
Well, and
Yes, you can come out. There's
Thank
no,
you very
you don't
much.
have, there's no restrictions.
Robbie J. Thank you,
The
Robbie J.
real
Thank you.
world.
Security James has Jackson has been in like a fit.
I know.
Which
It's a cult. Do you see her little head popping up, guys? The
Where?
receptionist.
There's two receptionists, but she keeps looking up like, oh, dialing security, we're letting you know. They're like, yeah, just pretend you don't.
Uh-oh, that dog's getting a little close. They're gonna call the cops on you if you keep that up there, buddy.
Foxy.
trespassing, Foxy.
She gives no fucks.
Guys, we were in the Sea Org just like you were. You can leave anytime you want. The fastest way is to use your legs.
Literally common sense.
Like, just walk out of the building. There's a lot of people out here that would help you.
Look, there's people coming out. Who wants to ask like a sweet question like, what's the most obvious thing? Oh, they're not saying. They're like, ma'am, go straight.
Nobody's coming out.
Did you guys see the van?
No, did you guys?
Yeah, we saw the people walking out. They were like,
Yeah, I heard the van already came.
yeah. It's
So
coming
these-
back. It went
these
to go
res-
to
there's two receptionists right now, and one I guess handles ass or something. Like
Did you guys go in those vans too?
Oh,
Really? You guys had to walk out covered? They made you?
Yeah, I
So,
mean,
but
you're
they
you're
signed
scared and you think that you're being protected against, like, we're the zombies.
And what happened when you went inside the building? Like, did they take you straight to your room?
Well, you go to your room.
were you coming in? Are you going on course?
Hey, she came out of there.
Did she?
Yeah, I swear to God. I
She
swear to
came
God.
out of the building. Oh God.
I swear.
Well, and it makes sense because, you know, did you see her bratty attitude? Who do you think I am? That's the telling sign that she is.
Yeah, she did say, who do you think I am?
Yeah, exactly.
Screwed it off.
It's like,
And they started laughing.
You guys saw her come out of the party? Yeah.
These guys.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
see,
That's the same one. She's off a pill.
Wait, what happened when you guys would call in from the vans? Like, you guys
Like a
would go to
good
your
question
rooms?
would be like,
yeah, I mean, that you were always doing something. Like, you always, like, there's always a schedule. You have to go to a meeting, you have to be doing this, you have to be, then you go eat for like 25 minutes, and then you have to go back. You sleep like, you know.
you feel dumb for you and your family or something like that.
But be curious about it.
That's not her. I was like, dang, she came back.
It would have been weird.
No, she had like things to win.
Look, they're recording us. Look, right there.
Where?
But yeah, you have to ask them.
No, he's
Oh no, he's
Oh, that's Robert. That I saw him there.
That left building is it either births elderly people or it births people from Celebrity Center.
Yeah.
Or across the street in that white tan building as well. It's all birthing for Celebrity Center. Because remember, they can't live and work at Celebrity Center. Otherwise, that's human trafficking.
That's why they call it.
Simba. Simba, you guys, right there is the circle of life. That's right.
I've been in Scientology for 23 years. They were currently on course or on service.
Well, in low key, that's why I have
So you were just
a
asking
female lion as my YouTube sign.
Yeah.
Because they were always talking about lions and lions, but I'm like, no, I'm a lioness.
So you got
and I wanna shoot you
Nala.
red your fucking face.
You got Nala.
I am.
No, you're Scar.
I'm
You're
Scar.
Lion Scar because if that's Simba, Scar's trying to take Simba down, you know?
Oh, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're taking it down.
And then you could say something like, and you heard about obviously the Danny Masterson trial, like things like that, or you could say is disconnection of family members if they don't agree or adhere to ethics policy. You can use your own things, so it sounds like you're saying, yeah, I mean, if they're out of ethics, they're out of ethics. We separate. So even, but you're doing great. You were doing great, and that's actually why you got arrested or detained. Is because you went to Gold Base. You already with the thing. They asked you something you did 3 days ago. They were like that's such a stupid. What is the LAP doing? The LAP. They're paying on LA. Yeah. What is the LAP? Yeah. But yeah, so.
Look, you guys, all it took is to put that little cross there, and all of a sudden their 501c scam is legit. All of a sudden.
Like we were clapping so hard at the event, and we were joking about this the other night, clapping so hard. But like that's how it is. We were clapping when the war is over. The leader announced that the war's over. There's two. They were just told don't go out the front, go out the side. So I wonder where they're sending them now.
Somebody told me to ask you about Jim Ferris and how Liz found out he was alive.
Bob Ferris.
Bob Ferris.
And Bob Ferris is at the Gold Base currently, where you guys are right now, or where you guys were before. And Liz Ferris is gay, and when she came out and she was kind of just out in the world, she kind of told her dad at some point 19 years ago, and then
Hey, I think this is
a
her
little bit
again.
after 19
Oh, look,
years.
this
This is her. It's her again, you guys.
Her license plate. Are you sure?
You guys, are you guys in Scientology? How long have you been in Scientology? I'm not in Scientology. Are you here for your course? Or
No.
your courses or? No. No? You guys here for? Yeah, we're here with Scientology News Network. Why haven't you guys joined Scientology? My question. You're offending my religion right now.
We're just kidding. That's exactly what happened. That's what they do. So we're yeah, good. We're exposing what's actually going on inside of Scientology's little walls and little structure here. All sorts.
Trafficking of kids.
Everything. Trafficking, financial,
we were trafficked as
illegal.
kids. We were born in Scientology. We were made to sign contracts at 15 years old. They confiscated our passports. They kept us locked up in these hotels for like 10 plus years. They were having us do interrogations on adults. You know, they're all unhinged in here. They all pretend that children are adults in small bodies. So that's gross, that's ridiculous, that's a lie, and that's how they think in here. So we're trying to raise awareness so that 21 and under cannot be implicated in this scam. Yeah.
Is this a new building?
They've been here forever, but you know, they always keep renovating because as long as they make them look real clean and nice, then they kind of like, then people are like, oh, of course there's no trafficking here. They're so nice and so polished, but it's what it is.
Were you guys just parked in there earlier, or?
We were like, oh, like let's go in, like let's see what's going on. But they screamed at you. We were like driving around, and the security guard was like following us. We were like,
oh yeah, they love to do that.
Yeah, because do you guys come out of the parking lot?
They know every car. They know everything. Like they always know. So they, yeah.
all over there.
And they have license plate readers, everything.
Waiting too long in the parking lot.
But why you drive around 3 times?
Yeah, we were like, we about to get on you because you drove around kind of fast and crazy towards us. So we're like, oh.
We were just fucking around.
Okay.
Yeah. We didn't know if you guys were like associated.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
It is scary.
We were
like,
born
scary.
and raised in it, and they are scary, like scary looking and stuff, but they're really just really weak, and we're breaking at their strongest point right now, and they don't like it at all. So even you being on and talking about this and going around and being afraid, it's bringing up, it just brings up how a lot of people
nothing to be
feel how you
afraid of.
feel.
They are the ones that are scamming. They're the
Yeah,
ones that
they're
are
the
breaking the law.
scammers. We have nothing, there's none, we are enjoying life. We're actually making life a little bit better for our future, for the future of the world.
Yeah.
And cults like this aren't going to get away with this. Freaking like tinted windows, covered everything, nobody's on the street. Who wants a life like this? This is literally like ghost town.
Yeah.
This is so unhappy. And what religion plays ACD rock music outside, right outside at their cafe? Like, you don't go by the Catholic church and you hear that. It's just so mixed. They don't get it. They're just so full of...
What the hell are they like worshiping though? Like, I don't get it.
They're fake. So we were clapping. I was just telling this. We were 8, 9-year-olds clapping at the event when they were like, the war is over. And we were like, we had no idea what it meant. We found out later that that's when Scientologists got bullied over the IRS to get their tax-free status. And so they became a
They
religion.
just don't want to pay taxes.
Which means they don't have to pay taxes and they can hide all of their sins and crimes behind doors and pretend it's religious, confidential, spiritual
But they were
confessions.
using minors such as me to ask people for
Auditing,
felonies.
sex checking,
Like,
security
have you committed a crime for which you have not been arrested?
What's up? Yeah. Nice to meet you.
So, yeah. So you guys can.
So if you don't know,
we're just
now
educating
you know.
the community, you know, and advocating for kids inside that are stuck in there, because there's a lot of 21 and under. Because your parents bring you in, and you don't know. Like you think it's cool. Like you're like, oh, I'm cool. Tom Cruise does this. And it's like.
Dude, I remember cleaning like the railings and
It's
everything,
really
like,
sick,
clean
but
water with
you know, the more we expose them, the less they're gonna get away with it.
See how clean it looks?
Yeah.
Look at all the sidewalks.
Yeah.
Everything.
Thank you guys.
No, when I work.
Yeah, you know what? I do on YouTube. I'm at literally search, and I do a lot of in-depth podcasting on what they do. So like the more we educate people on what it is and how it's done, then we all can go, oh hell no.
Right.
You know.
You're born and raised in it, and you know nothing about this outside world.
Uh-huh.
And from what I heard, the owners of the school, they're in this shit. That school was money hungry. All they wanted was money.
Yeah, there's a lot of Scientology schools. So yeah, that's right. So you went to that school?
It was a cosmetology school, and they just made a little too much. It was sketchy.
They're very sketchy. They're always grifting. They're always like figuring out a pyramid scheme for themselves, and they're good at what they do. They're very good at selling you. You know, like their sales are because they're just really this and very confident, and then so you feel like, okay, maybe it's me, and then but it's like it's not you, it's them. Yeah.
Hey guys, so today's actually.
Oh my God!
Happy birthday to you.
It was a birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Jessica. Happy birthday to you.
I just want to let everyone know. Give me high. It's not my birthday.
58th birthday.
It's not my birthday.
58 years old. 58 years young.
Oh my gosh, we thought the same thing. We're like, what's going on here?
After a history of breaking into houses.
Yep.
And he's finally free.
Thank you guys.
Yay!
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
For here, she's
Sing it again.
Right? What happened?
Which one?
And be like, I can help. And then everybody.
Oh wow! So yeah, they do a lot.
What time is
It's a mix now. Like so, sometimes they have half the orgs wait throughout the whole night. Auditing and doing night schedule for division.
It's finals for third.
Work too much during the normal outside. But now, not normal. I mean Scientologists. On like they still function. They function in the outside world, but they do everything. The way that people approach like PTSD.
Oh no, that's his friend.
Poor Chris.
Text back, bro. That's how it be.
She's like, why aren't you picking up your calls?
Yeah.
Well.
Someone said, are the two Chris's dating?
Huh?
And I cannot confirm or deny.
Cute couple. Cafe.
Are those
I don't drink
houses
coffee.
like theirs?
Another thing people think
Oh,
I'm
okay.
out on.
Cool.
I'm like, no.
I don't even drink
This
soda,
bitch
guys.
is wild.
To all the Scientology.
If I drink soda.
Oh God, imagine her drinking coffee.
No, exactly.
Don't do it. It's a code.
No, it actually does not feel good to me. I'm like, oh my god, I need to eat something or something. Like I need to get this out of my
You got
system.
enough energy without it.
Yeah, it like overloads my system. Where I'm like,
Yes, bye.
bye. Thank you for not being.
Tell your friends about it, like Lurch said.
Yeah, tell your friends about it, like Lurch says.
Tell your friends about it.
Hook up, Starbucks.
Tell me about it. Let's see if the little reception
Are these
goes
houses in
on.
the
Starbucks-tologist. The churros. You're right. Churros de canela.
Because then I get annihilated.
By who? By the...
Oh, imagine if,
Oh yeah, if he was here, he'd be...
right. Guys, I know I'm lagging like crazy on TikTok, so go to my...
Appreciate it when you came on and walked
From a Scientology apartment.
Yes, in one spot.
Anyways, appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night. See you guys tomorrow.
100%. They're just not in the billion years.
I'll try to post some clips of today.
That's for Zoom.
Or if they're not going to ever go.
And you can also focus on this one. Those football.
Fancy.
They're going to be stuck here, whether it's in or not.
Hey, wow, this is awesome, man. Thank you guys for all the support. Well, thank you, Danny, for this, actually. Lots of coffee. I love coffee. Am I the only one drinking coffee tonight?
Yes.
Oh, I can't drink coffee this time.
Yes.
I'm gonna get some too.
You want some too?
Yeah.
Because Chris is going to be here all night.
Chris got that energy for that.
If he had a
Stay up all
Hellcat, then
night.
he wouldn't be drinking that coffee.
Surprised I haven't had coffee yet, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna walk home, guys.
Yeah, we're winding
I think
down.
someone's being held hostage inside.
That's confidential from there, guys. You want to? Oh no!
God damn it.
He's
Cause
protected. He's my
I'm just
sister.
saying, like, walk home this late at night. And in Hollywood.
It's
and
nasty.
Body check done.
No, because last time he's like, I'm gonna need tips because he was serving all of us.
I want like a little
Starbucks-tology.
of the coffee. I want to see if I remember if it still tastes really good.
Ah.
Because I do like the flavor. Like I love Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
I only drink it with milk.
But if I eat, which I love doing, I love eating like a whole pint when I watch a movie or something.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the movie, I'm like wired.
I don't think there's real coffee
There
inside of
is.
ice cream. Really?
I looked. I did a whole thing, and basically, there's no way to actually fully take all the caffeine out of coffee or all of the caffeine out of green tea or something. Like it's just a natural.
You should drink some pre-workout.
And even I think.
It's in the big cups.
Actually, I would like to do something like that because I want to get like I want to maybe because I have I have like a gymnast body, so I would love to like all of a sudden get like really. I want milk and sugar, but I just wanted to sip of somebody's before they did a whole thing. Who's not gonna believe that I don't have cooties?
The dog wants some.
You gotta share some with the dog.
Will you drink that if I sip out of it? Okay, good. I remember Starbucks. Where's the sugar?
I don't drink coffee.
Guys, let's get real. The owners of Starbucks and they're all very hardcore religion based. I mean, look at the lady.
I don't know anything about it.
It's like
to be honest.
We all need to open our eyes to things on everything. Well, like if you go to In-N-Out Burger, if you look at the bottom of all the cups, they always have like religious Bible.
What? In-N-Out?
100% In-N-Out Burger.
Really?
Damn.
At the bottom of the cup, they have the Bible quote. There's a Bible, yes.
I guess I don't look at the bottom of cups
and I was like, how
often.
is that allowed?
That's crazy.
Like, where's state and like what it is, state and religion or whatever.
Imagine you pick it up one day, you look at the bottom, and there's like that L. Ron Hubbard quote on the bottom.
That's why I was like, this is not okay. I'm just having a
I got two. Yeah, sometimes I wake up and ask myself, where's Sebastian?
Sometimes I wake up.
I miss Goofy, bro. I miss him.
I miss you. You're the reason why Goofy's gone, to be honest. So
I really wish I could have gotten like a second talk with him. We disappeared. Vanished.
He was there the next day.
You eat it like every day, Taco Bell?
Oh, no.
I was like, dang.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner for him. Taco
You were
Bell.
like, hey, like, tell me why you do that. Is that doing something good for you?
Yeah.
Is that something I need to know? Do I need to be eating Taco Bell every day?
I mean,
Wait,
it's
do you
across the
eat
street
Taco
from
Bell
us
or
at
Del
Hollywood,
Taco?
so.
Taco Bell.
You don't eat that.
No, I don't eat that.
What is the big difference between Del Taco?
You know, they actually watch this stuff. The way
Like, what do you
girls, she
like to
was
get
like,
there that
I've
you
never
have
had.
to
I've never had Del Taco.
Yeah, I've never had Del Taco either.
Never had.
It's just once you get the flavor of
Thank you
Taco
for what
Bell,
you
you
guys
need
do.
that.
Literally across.
I know.
Hey, that's awesome.
Now I want Taco Bell. Calm down.
Coffeetology.
That one sip really wired her up.
So look at all these people going into that blue building. Those are all SEAL members going to
Oh,
sleep.
we should be down there.
Yeah.
The old people.
Yeah, of course. They have them drilled. I'm gonna start walking down this way.
Is that
anyways,
parking
guys.
garage?
Come,
Other
Fox,
garage?
we're going.
I'm almost
What?
done.
That parking garage.
Yeah,
is that, like,
you're
also
gonna
connected
send
with-
it.
Yeah, 100%. That
been
whole
out here
parking
for the whole
garage.
day.
Why do you think they have metal that goes all the
All
way
right,
up
you
to
guys,
the
it's been real nice. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Chat.
Why does Scientology have an empty parking lot? And
We
streets.
we have actually gone to our Cinderella time, which is 2 hours of our live. Hope that y'all were able to catch the very long 3.5 hour live that we did earlier, connecting all manner of dots to really dig into the weeds. So be sure to check that out. Do it on 2x speed. That's how I have to do it, especially when it's long. So just sit back, relax, and 2x speed it. So thank you guys. Oh, they're coming up the stairs?
Coming up the stairs. Zoom in, zoom in.
Oh, where?
Coming up the stairs.
Which stairs?
Right here.
Oh, the stairs.
Canteen.
I think it was security.
Oh,
They chickened out.
Scared to come out.
No security.
Come out, wherever you are.
Their face is going to be all over the internet. That's right. You better fucking
They don't want to be seen.
before you get exposed.
Okay, you guys. Oh, by the way, yeah, we'll be doing an early live tomorrow. Tomorrow's an exciting day.
It's kind of like a fun.
Thank you guys so much. I'll see you all extremely soon. Hasta mañana. Bye bye.